Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we should be live today on the free-to-play account for Act 5.3 100% Push Part 2. We are one step closer today to hopefully getting it done, ladies and gentlemen. So you might be wondering, when was Part 1? And that was like almost 2 months ago. So there has been quite a break between Part 1 and Part 2. And I feel like I may have the live stream on unlisted. So yeah, that's annoying. I need to change that. But hopefully now the notifications are going to go out. But anyway, let's just get stuck in. So we can't currently finish off the... light in the tunnel because we need a cosmic key, so I think we're gonna try and go into dire warning and see if we can find a cosmic key there so that we can finish off the previous chapter. 5.3 is one of the most annoying chapters for many reasons, but the key-based system is yeah, definitely one of those reasons as well. So let's have a look at the skill path here, and this is the one where mutant characters don't gain any disadvantage. So I think, are we just going to take the team we have and go straight down the middle with skill? I don't think there's anything too bad here. We just got heal block to deal with. Might be a good idea, maybe to take out Luke Cage. I don't think we're going to need him for any of the fights. So let's replace Luke Cage with like another mutant. I think we can either go Iceman or Archangel. So I'm not too sure who, well, we're going to bring in Archangel anyway. So let's go for, I think Rogue actually, or Iceman. Let's have a look. I think Iceman's going to be better to bring in, so let's take out Luke Cage, bring in Iceman, and do you want to bring anybody else? Maybe another one, just Rogue for backup, instead of, do you want Rocket or Stark? Damn, man, they're both pretty dank characters. Okay, for this path, I think we'll get rid of Medusa, and bring in, what is it, Rogue, Iceman, and Archangel, because this one is just all skill characters that we need to fight. So I think this setup's going to work quite well. I don't know why my Stark Spider-Man, I swear he's got a lot darker in the portrait, or he had for a second there. Right, all classes but mutant reduce their attack. So ideally on this path, it's like Archangel, play it perfectly, win the game. So I hope that strategy actually pans out quite well for us. So I think we tried this on our first run on 5.400%, but I remember I was a much worse Archangel player there. But if you got a 551, he's a bit of a godsend for this path. But I think there is heal blocks, so like a Mega Red and Wolverine, as you know, future and current mutants aren't as useful. But they've still got some pretty decent damage, both of them. But Emma Frost, I imagine, would be fairly good as well. But Archangel, I imagine, is just going to be great for tearing this one up. Yo, what is up to Lefty, Mansfield, Zane, Big JJ, Cosmin, Tyler? The stream did just start, my friend. You are very, very early to the party here. So what is up and welcome. Okay, because we got Black Widow here. I think we'll go for a bit of Iceman. Just because it can sometimes be difficult to get those parries on Black Widow. But very typically, we got that first parry there. I think Iceman's going to be the slightly safer option, just to make sure we preserve our Archangel, because I think we've got something like 10 skill fights or something along those lines. Right, special one, so she's not going to be able to evade. Oh man, that was a very cheeky little intercept there. Could have got punished, but it didn't happen, so that's an alright time. Right, let's get a dodge here. 5 combo on the Iceman again. Oh, pardon me. Oh man, it started getting dreadfully cold in England in the evenings, man. We've got one night where it's like 3 degrees, and the next week... Oh, I'm not about that life at all. Okay, another 5 combo. Black Widow's down, and we can move on to the next one. What's that? Half my iPad screen is broken, so that means I can only attack or block. What do I prefer? I prefer getting a new iPad in that scenario, man. Gotta get a paper round, my friend, and save up so you can afford a new iPad. That is the scenario you're probably after there, Zane. But yeah, you want to go on the offense, but I imagine it's not going to be a great time playing with a broken iPad. And yo, what is up, Champion Nova? Thank you very much for the what is it, $5 super chat there. Can we get some more sponsors? Lamo, dude, thank you very much for the words of encouragement to all the blubbery whales out there. Let's get you up there as our blubberiest win of the day with that $5 super chat. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Right, there we go. Yo, what is up, Silver? Hope you're doing well. Today, Okay, because I think we've got Crossbones next. I really like Rogue for the Crossbones matchup, if we can get her to work. Ideally want to steal some of those Furies, and then get them chucked back into our guy Crossbones here. But yesterday, man, I had a bit of a day off from the old YouTube yesterday. Just spending the day with my girlfriend. Just kind of spent the day in bed watching a little bit of Daredevil, man. Playing a bit of MCOC, because I got her into MCOC last Wednesday, and I was teaching her how to parry yesterday, and she's actually become pretty sick at parrying, man. Like, she had some fights yesterday where she got 4 or 5 parries off pretty consecutively, so she's getting there, boys. She's getting there. Need to turn her into a god tier player, because, you know, it's just a little bit embarrassing to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't have perfect intercepts. So yeah, no, she's getting good, man. She's getting good. But she got so lucky, man. Out of her, I think it was 4th premium crystal, she got a 4-star Yondu, and that 4-star Yondu, man, is just carrying at the moment. He's just doing so well. She's just absolutely slaughtering everything. And Yondu is now her favorite character as well. But getting a 4-star Yondu early on, man, that is a lot of potential problems solved there. It's so hot here over here in Australia. Oh, I can imagine it is. But also, I can imagine that you have a lot more problems with larger insects and bugs than I do. So, I guess that's one pro of living in the English countryside, comparatively speaking. I scooped up that deal yesterday, got a tech gem, and slapped it on Ghost immediately. Oh, man. Congratulations on that one. Like, I really love Ghost, man. I think she's such a great character. Very, very fun to play. I wish I had a 5-star version. The 6-star one is going to be so insane to get just out of the crystal there. But Ghost is one of my favorite characters that they've made this year. But there are a lot of characters that I really, really like. I'm warming up so much to Captain America Infinity War. After that, like, initial rank up and gameplay video, then I'm just loving him, man. I'm loving him so much. He's just such a utility god. There are so many ways that you can cleverly play, even Unawakened, to get around so many different matchups. So yeah, I'm such a big fan of him. But Awakened, you just get even more utility to mess about with. So I would love to... The problem with Awakening Captain America for me is I just don't have any stones to put into him. And I know to really get that, you know, feel that benefit, I'm going to need like quite a few levels in the 5-star version. So that's the slightly annoying part. The student will become the master. Who knows, man? Maybe. How come you don't have the right champions for Act 5? You should get the right champions for Act 5. I don't really know what you're trying to say there, Dylan. Your comment seems fairly nonsensical. There aren't the right champions for Act 5. There are a lot of good characters that work quite well. Hey Seatin, I need your help. I have decent characters and are quite good, but I keep running out of energy. Any advice? Everybody runs out of energy, my friend. You've either got to farm arena to get more units to buy more energy, or get your wallet out and buy more energy. That's the unfortunate truth about energy, my friend. But a good idea, or at least something that I did fairly on with energy, was always put a timer. Figure out when my energy was going to regenerate, and then put a timer to remind me when I had full energy again. So that's one of the things that I did when I started the game in order to progress as fast as possible. Do I think anybody would be able to beat the Collector without any masteries? With enough cash, anything is possible, Sean. But I don't really see the point of that challenge. It seems fairly pointless, much like a lot of the Collector stuff, man, because that fight is just a BS cash grab fiesta. Yo, what is up, The Real Deal? Hope you're doing well, man. I chose Rocket over Sentinel. Well, in shorter fights, and when I don't need the immunities, I like playing Rocket a lot more. Sentinel's very good for the ramp up, but the shorter fights, man, I love my Rocket. He's badass. And other fights, I guess, I don't know, they might be a little bit longer, but they're nothing like super, super long. But I think I'm mainly more excited about the Sentinel for stuff like Act 6. I don't know if I'm going to have too much of a use for him. But he was very useful like last month, though, for taking down a Mega Red. Worked out in my favour then, but then again, we did have some Rocket kills, which are arguably a little bit faster than Sentinel. But obviously, Rocket does not have the utility that Sentinel has, potentially. I got Science Gem, and I used it on Void. Was it a good choice? That was not a good choice, my friend. It was a great one. Void is, arguably the best science character. Right next to Captain America Infinity War, so congratulations, that was a dank option. But you also do need to chuck a lot of stones into Void if you want him to be really, really good. So make sure you funnel in just as many as you possibly can, because the more stones you put in, the faster he applies debuffs, and also the more attack you get when he has the all of the debuffs merged as well. So Void benefits just a tremendous amount from a lot of signature stones. Can we be best friends? I'm going to have to say no to that one, just because I don't know you. And I like to generally know somebody before I become their best friend. It's generally a criteria. And also, if you ask my girlfriend, she is in fact my best friend. I've made that eternal promise. But we can be friends from a distance. That, you know, if that is satisfactory. What a coincidence, I'm doing the same quest. Huh? What a coincidence indeed, my friend. Unless you just started doing this quest. Or maybe you're not even doing it. Maybe you just wanted a coincidence. Who knows? I can't see your screen. Okay. Let's just let the neuros kick in. Sorted, boys. Sorted. So seeing I got that offer yesterday and I got a science gem. I have a rank 4 Spider-Gwen unduped. Should I toss the gem into her? Wow, thank you for this incredibly smart rhetorical question there, Nemus. The answer is yes, you should. If you're asking questions like that, you should immediately awaken your Spider-Gwen. And while you're at it, you might as well rank 5 her, to be honest. As far as I can see, it would be a very good idea. So I'd go ahead, awaken her, rank 5 her. Just go all out, my friend. I'd definitely go for that. Right, what do we have on this one? So we got cornered, power reserve. Oh, what's the way to... It's just, oh, stun immune as well. Oh, this cable's a bitch, isn't he? That one seems bloody annoying. Do we want to go for the skill? I don't think we necessarily need to. What does Magneto have? Stun immune as well. Power reserve. Okay, so at least we can, at least we can what? What am I looking for here? Damn, this mutant path looks like a bit of a bitch, but I think we should probably take it out. Okay, yeah, we can use the Archangel against Deadpool, but for the first couple of matchups, maybe I just want to chuck in Rocket or Power Control. Do I want Rogue? Actually, Rogue versus that Cable? Is that going to be a good one? I don't know, I feel like these fights are going to be a bit of a bitch, so we are going to go for it. Just because our team's in like really good shape at the moment, so I was like, you know what, let's go for the hardest path, man. Let's take it on. Because if this Cable wasn't stun immune, I'd just use Stark Enhanced Cheeseman. Oh, actually we could use Stark Enhanced Cheeseman. Because we do have the power drain there on the heavy. I think Rogue's going to be better. Don't know, I might be wrong on that one. Let's pop a 20% boost and find out. Okay, so this Cable is stun immune, power reserve. Was there anything else? I think there might have been Strike Back as well, chucked into the mix. Why not? I remember this being like one of the biggest bitch fights in Act 3, 100%. Well, maybe we can get some regeneration, and this was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that, because there was Strike Back. Why did I not properly check the node? Don't be a scrub like me, man. What? We're back. No idea what happened there, man. I didn't even unplug my mic. Whoa, best friend asking, over mod asking, hashtag just don't ask. Well, you know, you can ask somebody to be your best friend, but generally, you know, you've gotta know them a little bit before, and they've got to know you. Maybe that's the way to do it. But Champion Nova, thank you very much again for another couple of dollars, man. Let's get you updated. It's our blubberiest whale of the day with a total of $7 now in chat. Am I not using Medusa or LC? We've got them both on the bench, just because this is the mutant chapter, and we took the skill path. Starkanaut Spooderman. Let's go for it. Maybe this will be a good idea. Maybe it will not be. Magic is the solution for this one, I would assume. Maybe Stark's going to be decent. Oh man, he got me with a double hit there. No! Oh, crap, okay. There we go. Sorted, boys. Starkanaut Spider-Man, and just win. Just don't be a bad. Just don't be a bad. That's it. It's as simple as that. Be good and don't be bad. We've all learned a valuable lesson today about how to be good at this video game. Right, does Magneto have Strike Back? That is the question of the day. Cornered, Strike Back, Power Reserve, Stun Immune. Perfect. I hate this path. This path really does suck. Play a fun game of can we evade Magneto's Special 2? Let's find out the answers to that one, eh? Gosh, why didn't they just give him Kinetic Reactor as well? Just don't think this guy has enough nodes, to be fair. Right, so if we use any special attacks, he's going to Special 3. Oh, okay, right. That shouldn't give him Special 3? Right, maybe, probably, potentially. We'll find out in a sec. Come on, Rocket. Should put him just below. Got Strike Back. Just below, man. Just below. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Oh, why did I take block damage off that one? That was a perfect evade. That wasn't really that perfect. Suck at this game, man. I just need to get good. I fucking hate this path. I hate all of 5.3. So do I, man. So do I. Basically, guys, magic is the answer to all of this hassle. Or Doc Ock. Doc Ock is good as well, but magic, just win. Right, can't use any special attacks. Oh crap! What a double, mate! I should have been more patient. Were the words that I was looking for there. Okay, Magneto, he can die from special attacks, so at least I hope he can. Yeah, we good. Sorted, boys. We are 2 out of 2. BS Fiesta fights. We lost a couple of lads along the way. Rip Rocket, Rip Rogue. But now we got Deadpool. And as long as we can get one neurotoxin up and keep it up, we should be alright. So let's not be bad at the game. I think we know the rules. I think we know exactly how it goes. Maybe I just want a special free and get a neurotoxin off there at some interval where Deadpool doesn't have any power. Right. Hit into my block, my son. Give me poison. Have some poison, mate. Come on, let's go. 1 neurotoxin, that's all I need. Come on, you scrub. Right, I'm just going to go for a special free and get a neuro via that. Step 1, bait both special attacks. Bait another special one. Come on. Step 2, use a special free. Time it perfectly. Lots of damage. Oh, and also Rip 93 Ford. Sorry, my dude, for the lack of personal attention there. Just being balls deep on that Magneto. I was a bit distracted. No! How did we... Oh, it's because he had cornered. Oh, bollocks. No. No. No, not like this. I should have waited for the bleed to expire. I missed step 3. What? Okay, we're still in the game. Thank goodness the hashtag buff Deadpool never came around. Come on, mate. Let's go. There we go. All premeditated, and I'm glad that Series of Champions is out of the way, because that sucked. I think that was the worst part about 5.3. I think we're over the absolute worst part, maybe. But I played a little bit rubbish there as well. We could have definitely done some better plays. Buff White Magneto. He definitely needs to be buff, man. There needs to be a massive Magneto rework, in my opinion. But also, mad love to Champion and also Kevin for the super chats, man. Certainly appreciate it. Archangel survived that, but he's Win Angel, man. He's just so good. Okay. Starking on Spider-Man, attacking quick. Don't die. Dying is for the scrubs, and living is for the pros. Right, as soon as Rogue flips up there. Five combo, straight into special 2. Shock, shock. Oh, bollocks. She punched me in the face, and it was a painful experience. Okay, Iceman. Iceman has got it. Let's just not get too ahead of ourselves here. Just play well. We can drill in a little bit deeper this time as well. We've had some great critical hit RNG so far. Whew, say what you want. I see the haters in chat being like, Seatin, those were some sloppy fights, my son. You could have done better, but we didn't die. So there is a very small silver lining to this whole fiasco. Alright, let's have a look at what other paths that we have. So we have this one with Abomination. Just trying to figure out who to bring in. So we could bring in Medusa. And let's go over here. I think we've got a couple of Luke Cage fights ready with the Dormammu. Archangel for Electro again. And then are we on the final platform? Okay, so... Dormammu is a bit of a bitch. So who do you want to take out? Do you want to take out Rogue? Do you want to take out Iceman as well? Do I have much use for Iceman? Rocket or Iceman here? I think we'll go for Iceman over Rocket, just because Rocket doesn't have the 50% penalty, and also Iceman has a lot more utility to potentially offer. So I think in this scenario, Iceman will be more beneficial than the Rocket. So we're going to take out Rogue, and we're also going to take out Rocket, and then go with the rest, right? Starking on Spider-Man. What do we want him for? He's a good backup for Dormammu with the auto evade. Okay, I think we should be good to go. See, and those are some sloppy fights, my son. I thought so, Aaron. But I'm going to do better, Aaron. I'm going to make you proud, my friend. This is exactly what we aim to do on the stream today. Did I not go to A? Oh, can I just... Oh, yeah, use a teleport will go. Okay, that makes sense. We know what we're doing now. We figured it out. We've cracked the Da Vinci Code. What was the use of this key? So you collect loads of keys in 5.3 which unlock more paths. It was a system that was rolled... There's a lot of stuff that they tried in 5.3 that was just a bit shit. And the key system is definitely one of those things. Just became a little bit more annoying than fun. Alright, let's dodge out of the way of that second hit. Or maybe could have brought Iceman in, actually, for this first fight. I do love Medusa versus Abomination, though. This was like a pretty satisfying matchup. My girlfriend did open her very first 3-star crystal yesterday. She got Act 100% done. And unfortunately, it was Abomination. And I was like, oh, fuck, as soon as she opened it. And she's like, what's going on? I was like, Abomination's dog shit. And she's like, oh, fuck. Rip, man. A moment of prayer there. But she's still got 4-star Yondu, so doing pretty well, man. Doing pretty well from that 4th premium hero crystal. Jammy. Whoa, bit of a better fight there once we got going. Started off a little bit sloppy, man, but we're getting in the zone now. I'll tell you what, that gameplay is coming on. God tier gameplay is what you're going to see quite a bit of, maybe. Maybe not, who knows. We got Venom next. Okay, Venom, let's go for a bit of Archangel. And get all the neurotoxins before he can do anything too bad with his special attacks. Oh, crap. We got absolutely smacked there. Oh my goodness. That's 2 hits, man. Right, and the special attacks are now also unblockable because I'm below 15%. Sorry, below 18%. Well, I got too cocky on the first fight. I chatted shit, I got hit, or maybe I just tactfully got below 50% for the 20% damage bonus. Who knows what actually happened there, ladies and gentlemen. Right, well, let's use a few potions on our man AA here, and not be a scrub. That's the 2-step plan that we're going to go for here. Right. Oh, 4 neuros. Gonna take that one. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. God tier gameplay. Are we watching Analyzer? Well, you might be sometimes. The occasional intercept that comes in 1 every 20 fights will, you know, it's sure to impress you, to be fair. Right, who do we want to use for Joe Fix? Okay, so we can't poison him. Probably Iceman, actually. Chat shit, get banged. Chat shit, get hit. It's the one... I prefer chat shit, get hit, just because it rhymes. And I love a good rhyme. Rhymes are an awfully fun time. So you can use my blade. Oh, wouldn't have... I don't don't know, we could have brought him for this one, potentially. Wouldn't have been bad for the Dormammu and a couple of other fights. But I think we've got a pretty good setup for dealing with everything that we need to in this path. I think just in terms of opponents, this path does have some really annoying ones, but maybe in hindsight, Blade would have been better than Stark to bring, just for Dormammu. That Electro could be potentially quite annoying, but I think for Electro, Archangel, providing we don't play like really bad again, should be our blessing in disguise. Well, he's not really in disguise at all, he's just a blessing. Seatin laddie, if your beard is weird is the new insult, then the next one would be your willy is silly. I'm not really too sure how you know you got from A to B there. But again, if you want to throw playground insults, man, poor, you can just make up whatever. Just be like, just point something out. That's all you got to do, mate. Your something is peculiar. That's it. That's all you need to do, mate. So maybe that's how you got from A to B. Maybe I just answered my own question there. Mate, what is this poison RNG? If only Vex had this kind of RNG at Comic-Con, I might be sitting on a 6-star Venom the Duck. Rip, boys, rip. 6-star Venom the Duck. I'm always going to remember you, my friend. Just so you know that. You'll always have a place in my heart. Yo, what's up, B Daniels? Hope you're doing well. Use heavy, bro, more energy damage. Sometimes. If you get a good interval for it, makes a little bit of sense to use. But, I don't know. I don't remember the last fight enough to remember if there was a good interval to use the heavy. Have a little bit of fun here with Luke Cage. Get those exhaustion stacks up. I need to get my Cage playing back on point, because we're about to take on a Dormammu with this man. And I think even with the 50% attack reduction, we should still have a reasonably good time. What's the point in dungeons when the Kabam server goes up and down? I feel like you've asked this question quite a few times, Hassanane, and I'm not really too sure what you're trying to achieve, because that's literally like half your comments ever. What's the point in insert here when the servers go up and down? The point is that for a lot of people, for the majority of the time, the servers don't go up and down. But obviously they do occasionally. However, there haven't been many server outages, big ones that I can remember in the last month and a bit. So I can imagine it's your connection. If you stopped maybe crying on the internet box, then potentially your Wi-Fi might be able to stay up a little bit longer. Who knows, my friend? Who knows? Or kind of get the feeling I should have maybe chosen Iceman for this one. Oh, saw it, boys, saw it. Look forward to the salty compilation. God, that's the entire year. We don't have enough time to find all the Seatin salty moments. Just because I'm salted up 24/7, my friend. Very jaded man. Okay, Dormammu time. Let's just punch in as much as we can for this man. Try and leave myself open enough to bait the special ones. Oh no, degeneration straight off the cuff. That is not what we like to see. Okay, we're going for the full kill gamble, which is, at this point, a pretty huge one. Come on, where are these stacks of exhaustion? No! Oh, man! Perfect defense. We're going to block it all. Come on, Luke Cage, you can do this. Put those blue jeans to work, my son. That's it, right, you can take a fist, Luke Cage. You know how to do this. It isn't your first time being fisted by an interdimensional being. You eat those special frees for breakfast, mate. Come on, boys. Let's go. There we go. Luke Cage is the best champion in this game, and you should immediately rank 5 him. Oh, there we go. The Marauder says, hashtag see a man of living under a rock. I was unaware that your mum's pussy was a rock, my friend. Don't know where that one came from, but it felt so right. I should try Marvel Battle Lines. I have briefly tried Marvel Battle Lines, but unfortunately I found it quite disappointing. It was I don't know, it seemed a little bit rubbish. For the Marvel franchise, I was kind of hoping for something a little bit bigger. Like, I love playing Hearthstone, and Hearthstone is one of my favorite games, man. I love Hearthstone. It's such a fun game. So I was kind of hoping for like a big like Marvel version of Hearthstone that was a little bit more cool, but unfortunately it was not quite that. Am I selling a Seatin Halloween mask anytime soon? Well, thank you very much for the incredibly kind words there, Zigzag. Right, fantastic. Anyway, we gotta get this Moon Knight down. We've got to keep on powering through 5.3 at a breakneck pace. Oh no, the Salty Compilation Volume 2, there's gonna be too much salt. Too salty, too fast, too furious. Oh, right. Let's go ahead. Dodge Moon Knight Special 2. I think we'll get him just below the Special 1. Chuck another parry 5 combo. And there we go, boys. There we go. Oh, Seatin's listening to a lot of Kamikaze. It's all that rage inside me, man. All that rage. It's from, you know, I didn't want to say it, but last week's Crystal openings left me a bit of a jaded man. They were... Oh, man, we got shafted so much last week, and it was bloody annoying. To do Symbiote 100% 2 times for a 20 more levels on my Colossus and Awakening Vulture was not the best use of my existence there. Send me some luck to get started on Spider-Man or Blade with my next 5-star. Oh, best of luck, my friend. Well, you know, you saw it right here, Odank. Got a 6-star Void today. Should I rank 2 him or wait till duped? You probably don't want to rank 2 a Void until he is awakened. So yeah, I'd probably wait until you have him duped, my friend. Then that'd be the better shout there. Right, I think we'll go for the Doctor Voodoo and Rocket path here. This one should be a little bit more straightforward. Seatin, can you explain to me why Void is so good? Void is so good because he can permanently reverse healing and also power gain. And if you type in some like what is it, Void gameplay into YouTube, you can see very first hand as to why Void is such a valuable character. Oh, very nice. Right, I think we might go for the kill here. Oh, just about, boys. Just about. Oh, I don't want to think about Labyrinth of Legends 2 with a Korg, Infinity War, Iron Man, or Domino. Probably be Korg, man. Korg sucks to fight. I suck at fighting Korg, and he's just such a pain in the ass. It's been the bane of my existence. Whenever, like, you open a lab and you see Korg, you're like, oh, just not today, man. Not today. Yeah, I think we've also got a 5-star Void rank up and gameplay video on the channel if you want to check that one out for all of your Void gameplay needs. But I know there's quite a lot of Void gameplay from like high tier Alliance Wars, but especially when it comes to big nodes like Masochism and Bane and ones with a lot of regeneration or a lot of power gain. He can be very useful for the longer fights once you get him established. What's the best node for Korg in Alliance War? I think it's every node, to be fair. I'm not too sure specifically which one's the best, just whatever one makes the fight last the longest. So I think I see him a little bit in stuff like counter tactics, but I imagine, yeah, just anything with like Masochism or Buffet would probably be pretty annoying as well. Probably Masochism. Not, actually, I don't know. Depends how I haven't really looked too much, and I don't think we have too many Korgs to play about with in Omni at the moment. So yeah, I'm interested to know, people that are running Korg, man, what nodes have you been placing him on Alliance War defense to further increase the ongoing suffering of the Marvel Contest of Champions community? May I love Medusa. She is the ultimate bae. Let's go for 4 combos, swipe back, and that immediately didn't work. That did not pay off. That was a bad plan. Let's just not get too cocky or ahead of ourselves. Right, I'm just going to use another special free here just to make sure we can extend the armor break, which disables all of his robot powers. The best tip I can give a new player? Well, very luckily for you, B-Buck, I have recently done a video called 20 Essential Tips for New Players. So not only can I offer you 1 tip, but I can offer you 20 completely free of charge. All you need to do is type in 20 Essential Tips for New Players into YouTube, Marvel Contest of Champions, and you can find that information, my friend. It's on me. You enjoy that one. Korg on boss node as well, potentially, could be a bit of a pain in the ass. Node 29 on middle path, oh yeah, I can imagine he wouldn't be very very fun on that node. Might go Iceman here, just for a bit of fun. Is Infinity War Iron Man good for Alliance War defense unawakened? Yes, even unawakened, he's still a pain in the ass. But awakened, he becomes even more of a pain in the ass. But if you are like in a low to mid-tier alliance, then just, you know, chuck as many Infinity War Iron Men down as possible and just make your opponent's life miserable is the key to victory there. As many Infinity War Iron Men and Korgs as you possibly can muster, and maybe throw, you know, sprinkle in a few dominoes as well. Who else is very fun to fight? Gosh. What the recent champions are a pain in the ass? Oh, you got Emma Frost, who's a bit of a pain, man, especially in the lower tier Alliance Wars. An awakened Frost, I imagine, or an awakened Emma Frost, I imagine, is going to clear up quite a bit. What? Man, the game was bugged. I definitely parried them, but that was the game and not me, because I am the best player and I never make mistakes. And it's just rigged, man. It's just rigged. Okay, right. Was that me being a scrub again? Might have been. Who knows? I'm starting to think. Hello, Seatin. I think you're the ultimate bae. I wouldn't put me on that much of a pedestal. I'm alright sometimes. That's about as good as it gets, my friend. but thank you very much for your kind words and belief there. Okay, what do we have on this one? Nothing too annoying. The Mordo might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but aside from that, yeah, I think we can deal with everything alright. Oh yeah, and then on this one we're going to take the skill bit in the middle, right? So I was just thinking about the back section as well, because that's something to always consider. Is there like a tech key on this path? No, it's only a skill one, so I think we might need to go into another chapter to find that final key. Where is it? On the mutant path, is there a key there? Yeah, I think we need to go into another chapter to find the corresponding key. Oh, fun times, man. It's funny watching my older videos and seeing my mad scientist hair. I know, you know, I had some weird stuff going on with my hair and voice as a younger man. Probably do at the moment as well, but who knows? We're gonna look back in a couple of years and be like, oh my god, I look like such a dick. To be honest, in a few years' time, I'm probably gonna be bald. So hopefully, I am a handsome bald man and not an ugly one. Hopefully, I go more Brian Grant. That's what I'm hoping for. It's the dream, ladies and gentlemen. It's to be as handsome and majestic as Brian Grant. That's the goal, really. Because I have to accept it, man. I've got a massive forehead. I do have a really, really big forehead. I don't know if this hair, man, is going to last forever. Hey, Seatin, should I rank 550, Unawakened Massacre, Gwenpool, or Sig 99 Crossbones? Which one of those is going to be most valuable? Probably Gwenpool, man, but it depends what you're looking to, you know, there are other skill champions that I would 550 over all of those characters, but I'd probably go for Gwenpool out of all of those, just because she's quite fun to play and quite useful for a lot of stuff still. Even Unawakened, man, that damage can be an awfully good time. Okay, so Ant-Man, you get 3 stacks of neurotoxin up, and then you beat the absolute shit out of this man. Literally just abuse him. Oh, that was some next level timing right there. Wings, are we getting any neuros out of that one? Apparently not. But nice little timing trick with Archangel. As soon as he's shrinking up, make sure you dash back quickly and be ready to smack him with a heavy attack. It's quite nice finding all those little pro intervals when it comes to certain character timing. Also one for the Hyperion players out there as well. Let's go for a bit of AA versus Cyclops as well. It awakened my 5-star Emma Frost yesterday. Congratulations, mate. It's pretty damn lucky. I'm a little bit tempted to try and go for Emma Frost or Omega Red. Maybe one crystal myself after we do Act 500%. I don't know. We'll have a think about it, man. Not too sure. But we are edging closer and closer with every single run that we do. Oh, I love it when they die mid special attack, man. It feels great. Best is to use special 1 Archangel. Well, thank you very much for the pro advice in chat. I certainly appreciate your expert knowledge, Edgar, of coming in here, telling me how to play. Thank you, my friend. I certainly appreciate it. But, you know, in regards to which special attack is best, depends on the scenario, but the best tactic for Archangel, my friend, is to just spam heavy attacks. Get him down in seconds, mate. And maybe use a special 2 to execute, but just parry, heavy. Let's get a load of neurotoxins, mate. That's the way to go. Straight in the bin, boys. Oh, best luck. Subham says, God, make me rich next life so I can super chat Seatin. Well, you know, I would advise that maybe you, or just, you know, explain that you may have the possibility within this life, with a bit of hard work and some smart decisions, to become rich. Without the aid of an external factor like that. Obviously, it would be very nice to be wealthy in the next life, but maybe finding some enjoyment from this one might help increase the quality of it. Potentially speaking there. So that might be my advice to you, Subham. Essentially, get good, get smart, do all the good stuff. That's pretty much it. And what is up to my man Chris Addison? Thank you very much for the super chat, my dude. Let me just finish putting the smackdown on this Mordo, and then we'll check out your super chat. Brother, got a Mystic Gem from the deal. I have Ghost Rider at rank 4 and do Dr. Voodoo at rank 3 with no spare Mystic T4. I should probably use it. You should definitely use it on Ghost Rider, man. Ghost Rider is a sick beast, and he's so much fun to play. So yeah, if I had to pick one out of the two, man, I'd probably go Ghost Rider over Dr. Voodoo, just because I love Ghost Rider so much. And like, if you saw from the video earlier, man, his sustainability is just, it's unmatched. It's just so ridiculous how much that character can regenerate. So, you know, if you're doing a lot of Act 6, and, sorry, a lot of Map 6, and maybe for the future and stuff like Act 6, it's going to be quite good. How do I get gold with Whale Milker? I pretty much never spend it. That's the same way that I get units. Just really, really rarely spend them. Don't rank up the majority of characters, because I hate... I'm not a big fan of doing Arena at all on the main account, and I would hate to grind Arena on 2 accounts, so we just pretty much never do it. It's the same strategy using heavies and MODOK. Nah, MODOK... I'm not too sure what the best way to play MODOK is. I think it's just a standard 5 combo, really. But Archangel's heavies, like the neurotoxins, are so powerful, my friend. Like, ridiculous level. Once you get a few of those go in, then, yeah, the opponents just melt. As you can see here. And then we'll get to a special 2. Use that, cut him down. Straight in the bin. How many times a week do I stream? I stream very randomly, my friend. Very randomly. I stream as much as I possibly can, but it usually depends what's going on. Like, next week, I am not going to be streaming too much. Maybe at the start of the week, probably Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to get quite a bit of work done, but then... on Wednesday, me and my girlfriend were flying out to Paris for a few days, just kind of, you know, enjoy the weekend, because Paris is just literally across the pond, a stepping stone away. So we're just flying from the local airport there, and it's, what was it? It's kind of like visiting just, Paris is so incredibly close if you're in England, it's kind of like just visiting another state, arguably maybe closer than some states in America. So yeah, very much looking forward to that, man, because I've been to Paris like for an afternoon once on like a little bit of a tour, but I've never had like a few days just to explore around the city. And you know, last month I went to New York without the lady, so I thought, you know, at the end of this month, start next month, we better take her away, man. Give her a little bit of a treat, take her to Paris, have a good time. So I think one of the things when it comes to MODOK, you probably don't want to spam heavies as well, just because MODOK has ass block proficiency. His block proficiency sucks so much that if you're playing MODOK, you don't want to block or parry like ever, because you take so much damage. So ideally, just thinking about that again, MODOK is probably not a character that you want to actively try and use a lot of heavy attacks on, because you will die very quickly in like high tier content. Because yeah, man, that dude has some absolute anus block proficiency. It's terrible, and I wish it was substantially better. Greetings from across the pond in Missouri. Greetings to you as well, Josh. Hope you're doing well, man. So I'm assuming all is well and Top Milo didn't steal my girl. You are correct. She's agreed to be in a relationship with me for 1 more year until New York Comic Con 2018, when Top Milo inches 1 more step toward puberty, and might be able to acquire her. So I'm not too sure, man. He's up and coming though. Gotta keep my guard up, my friend. Gotta keep my guard up. Keep on, you know, working on those parries, those intercepts, because I do quite like her, and be an awful shame if she was stolen. Beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful. Greens from Romania. What I think about 5-star Unawakened Hood? He's quite fun to play. He's got some alright utility. He's kind of... Hood's alright. He's not a bad character, but the problem is that the top mystics are so good that it's really hard for most other characters to compete with them. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. Congratulate me, I am uncollected now. Well, at least you're up front about your demands there. Congratulations. Nice work, pal. Proud of you. Oh my goodness. I think after this path and a couple more, we're going to be about 50% done overall. But I think actually there might be a bit more to do in some of the final chapters. Or is it like, I think every quest in here has like 5 paths to every chapter? We've got one more, I think fairly quick one to do in the previous chapter once we get a spare Cosmic Key. But I don't think we've got a spare Cosmic Key so far. Unawakened, 5-star Proxima, decent or nah? She's alright. There's a few things she can do Unawakened, like parry projectiles. But ideally you do want her to be awake, good to have a little bit more oomph to that Proxima. She's okay though. But yeah, if you're looking to go for the bigger fights on Proxima, you do ideally want that awakened ability. Falcon from Featured, can I get a rip? You can get a personal rip from me. There, Swaggy L. Dude, I'm sorry about your loss of shards there, my friend. Is it worth to rank up my 5-star Classic Spider-Man to rank 2? It's the only 5-star I have. I would say so, Matthew. If you have a look at my first run-through of Act 5, we did quite a lot of it with a 440 Classic Spider-Man as a 4-star. So yeah, I like Classic Spider-Man. I just like his damage, but it depends on what 4-stars you have. But he's quite fun to play. I don't know. I've always got a soft spot for Classic Spider-Man in my heart. Some guy in the chat was right. Seatin, Gentleman of Legends. I can sometimes be a bit of a bitch, Anish. So I won't take that full compliment there. I like your multitasking skills. Thank you very much, sir. Years of playing this goddamn Clown Fiesta of a video game will give you a certain talent for doing it out of the corner of your eye. Got a 5-star Cosmic Awakening gem from Medusa. Congratulations on that. I'm really hoping to get one from doing 100% 5.3. But if not, then we've still got our generic. So I am looking forward to potentially getting that. Medusa up to 565. I do need, I think it's 3.5 more Cosmic T4CC. Actually, we've got 1, so it's only 2.5 more that we need. So we're getting there, boys. Getting there. How many strands did I spend in the last 100% symbiote quest? How many did I spend in the last one? I don't remember specifically, because I had them like rolling and pre-brought, but I think like 150 or something. I used about 350 on the main account, I think about 400 on the free-to-play account, just to give you an idea of how many I spent overall. But yeah, obviously, if you're looking to make sure you're safe for symbiote difficulty, there are, you know, a lot of strands still coming in that calendar over the next week or so. There's even more on offer. Should have probably gone for the inn after that. Get that practice in for Labyrinth Electra. There's something very relaxing about playing Archangel sometimes. Oh, thank you very much, John Payne. Hope you're doing well today, mate. Domino, undupe 5-star. Should I take up to rank 3? Definitely, in my opinion. Domino's such a sick champion. Should I rank up 5-star Hyperion or Ghost Rider? Oh, what's that? So, you still have to complete Act 5, my first path in LoL. If it's your first path in LoL, maybe 5-star Hyperion. But they're both good options to potentially take out there. But I'd probably take Hyperion up to 5-star rank 5. Just because I don't think, like, if you're a really, really keen bean Hyperion player, that's probably going to be the best option there. Because Ghost Rider's really good. I don't see, unless you really want to use him for certain stuff in Alliance War, you don't need him at like 565 in my opinion. I think he's like perfect as he is if you max him out as a, what is it? Take him up to rank 4 as a 5-star character. But I know some people who absolutely love Ghost Rider and have him up there as Let's say 565. I don't think it's a bad option by any stretch, just because he is so OP. But I just don't personally see much of a need for myself and my roster to take him up to rank 5. He's kind of done everything I've needed him to at rank 4. Right, the Superior Iron Man's got a drop, and then I see a couple of Super Chats popping up in chat. So we need to give send our thanks out to White Male. Can you say send a Colossus his way? There you go, White Male. Thank you very much for the super chat. Absolute mad appreciation there, and hopefully nobody sends a Colossus your way. And Kano Platter sends across a $10 super chat, because why not? Kano, thank you very much for this support. I super appreciate it. You can have one of these. This is a limited edition thumbs up. These are only going to be available for a certain amount of time, because eventually I will die, and when I'm dead, I won't be able to give out limited edition Seatin thumbs up. So just know, you can carry that with, you know, that limited edition thumbs up. That's all yours for the rest of your life, my friend. So you keep this memory, you treasure it. The day you chuck me $10 and I gave you a thumbs up that will last a lifetime. So yeah, thank you very much, man. Certainly do appreciate all of the support today, man. We've had the super chats flooding in. Do I know when I'm going to do a free-to-play lore run? So I'm going to assess my like unit and item stash at the end of 100% Act 5, and then figure out like a goal for... I might do like a domino run on the main account, like a full run live stream, just as a bit of like a, you know, remind myself, but also practice for the free-to-play run. And also I think it'd be quite cool to do a full domino live stream run, and get a bit of an idea of how many units I might need in order to do it on the free-to-play account. But I think it's going to be easier to do it. I don't know if Medusa or Domino will be easier. Depends on the fight, really. There are going to be some fights where Domino sucks. Oh, it's actually, wait. Is it under 25% unblockable? It might be. That might be why my parries were failing last time. Yeah, that's why I couldn't parry. I wasn't bad, I just didn't read the note. Which actually does make me bad as well, so I need to get good, man. Pretty much the lesson there. Oh, I suck at this game, man. I absolutely rubbish player. Okay, so this time we're gonna not die, and I can't... How did I get this far without reading any of the notes? Oh. Right, okay. Let's not have me getting intercepted for like 15 deaths. Let's actually play good. Suck. I suck so much. What is going on? Oh, mate. Read the notes, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Look at that. No revives. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Maybe we were just, you know, maybe we wanted a little bit of tension to insert into the live stream. So there was a lot on the line for that last one, because it would have been 40 units every death after that. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, let's pull my head out my ass and keep going. Keep moving forward. Hyperion chapter next. Let's go for this one. Kano. Oh, thank you very much for another super chat, my friend. Absolute mad love to you. Got $20 up there now. Oh, I certainly do. Thank you very much for the blessing. Hopefully that's gonna move forward into my Act 5 100% opening, and we can get some sick beast mode rewards. But ladies and gentlemen, absolute mad love to Kano Plata for our $20 super chat today now, man. Okay, let's jump into the next chapter, have a bit of a scout about, see what we have ahead of us here, and see how we are going to deal with it. So which path did we take? I think we took the noted cosmic one, because that one was fairly straightforward. We've got cornered and power reserve, so ideally for cornered, I want to use Stark. Stark is the friggin' man for cornered, if I remember correctly. Agent Venom cornered is going to suck so badly, though. So everybody's got minus 50% attack apart from cosmic. Actually, maybe Medusa as well is going to be pretty high value for the cornered stuff. Okay, so we've got the Ant-Man. I remember that path being rubbish. And we got Spider-Man, Green Goblin. These are all cornered and power reserve. Sorry, it's power reserve that is the one where we can infinitely stun. Okay. Well, let's play a fun game of can we remember how to do this successfully. Who knows, man? Who knows? Outplayed 100%. Right, it's Ant-Man time because this should work, maybe. Fingers crossed, boys. Fingers crossed. So we're just looking to get to the special 2 here. I don't think Ant-Man can glance a stun. I think it's only for damaging attacks, if I recall. But I might be incorrect on that. Oh, felt like that one was a little bit too close for comfort. What's the combo here? Can we get a full 5 combo? Yeah, I think it's go for the full 5. Maybe a double medium. Nope, it's just a full 5. Okay, right. It's been a while since I've done Medusa stun locks. Maybe we need one more combo in. Let's play a little bit safer. Oh, can he glance a stun? He can. What bastard. If you glance this stun, mate, I'm restarting this map. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Right, well, what we can do now, just because it's the first fight of the map, and I don't want to die like a scrub, let's go again. But this time, let's not get glanced and get all our stuns off. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I think, okay, I've run over that plan in my head. Not getting glanced and not shrugging off our stuns. Should work. I've run the math. Okay, foul concussion. This is the one, boys. Gonna get that revive? Apparently not, but we do want to activate a 20% boost if we're going down this path, giving it a proper welly. So some bloody annoying fights on this path. Overling it is great for when you can punish the special one. I think for like certain fights like that, what is it? I know there's a Spider-Man up ahead. I think for that Spider-Man, cornered might be really good and work in our favour. Yeah, the plan with Medusa, because you can get the perma stun special too. But the problem is, Silver in the last one, he got rid of a few of our stuns. And also Medusa doesn't have the minus 50% attack penalty that Stark does. So I think we want to get very close to the special 2 and then hope for some crazy stun train that is gonna take us all the way to the station of victory. Okay, and that one didn't work. That wasn't the stun. And is this one going to be a stun? Oh, this one is a stun. Great times. We love a stun. It's the glancing. I didn't know Ant-Man could glance stuns, but I guess that makes sense for reducing ability accuracy and all that stuff. Why don't I use AA? Because of cornered, man. I don't imagine Archangel's going to be terribly more efficient. And also cornered, and also 50% attack reduction as well. So those are 2 factors for why I assume Medusa is probably the best option here. Come on! Let's go! Yes, boys, sorted. Medusa didn't die, and we won. So good at this game. So damn good. And now let's go for Cable, and play good with Stark and Spider-Man. Would I use it on Luke Cage or MODOK? Don't have Infinity War Cap or Void, but already have the 6-star Void. I'd probably save it for either two of those characters, man. Could use it on Luke Cage if you want a super nice to have, but I'd probably save it for Cap Infinity War, bro. Just because I love Cap Infinity War so much. He's such a beast. Oh no, we got an evade there. Okay, it's alright. Let's go. Stark Enhanced Cheddar Cheese, man. I love this boy, man. Love this boy. Stark Enhanced is the it's the MVP for power reserves as well as Medusa. Next fight. I don't know who's our MVP for the next fight actually. I don't know if it's Medusa or not. We'll go for it anyway. Because this one has cornered and also power reserves, so there's going to be a lot of special twos, but ideally we are just constantly backflipping out those special twos, and it's a really, really great time. That would be so sick. Right, I'm just going to use the special one just for the sake of pushing into the special two. Oh no! Oh mate, I got punished so hard there. Oh man, that was some bloody clown fiesta shit right there. Fuck. That one actually just broke me inside. A little bit of me died. That's what I hate about Power Reserve. When you got little bitch fights like Agent Venom that want to shrug off your Stark Enhanced fun and interactive stuns. And then just go straight into a special one. What are you waiting for him to empty his load the entire time? Okay. Ah, yes. He's getting more power because we have the powers. Oh, fuck. No! Why didn't I learn the lesson? Oh, I suck, man. There's been some scrub gameplay today, man. No doubts about it. Let's go. Come on, bring it down. Yeah, chuck that magical ice comment on him. Retaliation. 5 combo. Oh man, I wish I had magic for all of these paths. I still don't even have a 4-star magic on my free-to-play account, unfortunately. Magic for this AV, I imagine, would be probably one of the more optimal matchups. Pardon me. Okay, let's move on. To regular Spider-Man. And for this one, I'm going to try Archangel for this one. Just because I know this Spider-Man could evade out of my other Spider-Man's evades. Other Spider-Man's evades? Other Spider-Man's stuns, that's what I meant to say. And also having the cornered node. Maybe we can get some good RNG. We can push into a special too. Oh. Pop, pop, pop. Ooh, we did it, boys, and we didn't die like a scrub. I am mildly proud of myself there, so we'll take that one. Who to rank 5-star first? Emma Frost, Medusa, Cap, Infinity War, or Magic? Ooh. There is maybe an argument for every single one of those champions, Biff, depending on what you want to do with a character. If your priorities, you need to figure out if you're like looking to get a better champion for Alliance War, and then it depends on the path which one's going to be better. Magic could potentially be the best Alliance War option though, but if you're looking for like 100% Labyrinth, then it's probably Medusa. But maybe Emma and Cap Infinity War might be some very good options on certain Alliance War paths. But again, it very much depends on what you're trying to do there. But thank you very much for the super chat there, Biff. Certainly appreciate it, mate. Right, so we are looking to go for the stock enhanced Cheeseman tactic. So occasionally you got to throw in a double medium, just keep that power topped up. Whew, there we go. Power reserve, man, best node. We need it on every single fight in the game. And we got Goblin up next. Is there anything else that's going to increase Goblin's regen? Where do we port after Goblin? Let's have a little bit of a look on the map here. Oh, we still got a few more fights. Okay, Goblin, we should probably go... there's an argument for Archangel as well, because he's going to regenerate some of the health back. But fingers crossed, it's not too bad. Right, we got the poise charges. Let's go in if we can. Ooh, there we go. Not a terrible kill there at all. And then we got Green Goblin, Gambad next, and then a Yellow Jacket sort out as well. When I 455 Magical Blade, depends what I wanted to use either character for and my Alliance War obligations. But, I don't know, there's good arguments for both of them, my friend, depending on what you're trying to do. Have I done 5.200%? Not yet on the free-to-play account. I want to finish Act 5 with 100% the Collector, but I think 5.3 is by far the worst chapter. But 5.2, the only thing that's really bad about 100%, is there are a couple of annoying ones in some of the second half of the chapter, but it's really that Collector fight, man. That sucks to run. I think you got to run it a total of like 5 additional times for 100%. But 5.3, man, there are so many really, really annoying lanes and fights. Like, this one has already had a couple of very annoying fights so far, like the Ant-Man and the Agent Venom. But I think 5.3 out of all of the chapters in terms of getting it done 100% is, just in my opinion, the worst of them all. That's why I did 5.4 first, and I can say after doing 5.4 and then going 5.3, 5.4 is definitely less of a headache and less exhausting overall. That's why I need Starkey, man. He's good. Thank you very much. But 4-star can do this exact same job as well. Even a 3-star can, in all fairness. But you probably don't want to run anything less than a 4-star for this. Okay, we've got Gambit again. For Act 5 completion, oh, you probably don't need, what is it, Magic or Blade at that power level for Act 5 completion. But I imagine Blade would probably help a little bit more than the Magic would, just for the completion of it, if you are struggling a little bit. Right. Let's just hammer it in. Whew, there we go. Should have maybe got some more voice charges at the start, but it's all good, man. It is all good. And then, do we have Yellow? Is it straight to Hyperion after this? How many more fights do we have left on this goddamn Power Reserve path? Oh yeah, straight to Hyperion after that. Fantastic. It's great news. I need to do low 100%, and I want to do it cheaply. Should I take Star-Lord or Medusa to rank 5 for that? Probably Medusa is a bit better. I don't know. I think Medusa would probably be, just because she is such a better matchup for your first run on Maestro. I don't know. It's tough to say exactly. Both have their advantages and disadvantages when it comes to the fights. But yeah, the best thing you can do is play like a friggin' god if you want the cheapest run possible. Right, get a cheeky little 5 combo in there. Whoa, perfect there, boys. And we have a couple of super chats from Jay Spain and also Biff. At 5.3 and 4, who would help me the most with my options? So what are you looking for again, Biff? First rank 5-5-star. You don't really need a rank 5-5-star out of any of those characters, in all honesty, to absolutely toast Act 5.3 and 5.4. Who's most going to help you? I don't know. I wouldn't look at making a rank 5 decision based off Act 5, because 5.4, like rank 4 champions, are kind of more than enough of what you need. So yeah, I'd think a little bit further than that, and wouldn't worry about ranking anyone specifically for 5.4 or 5.3, because they just don't really need those 565 characters. Just in my personal opinion, but thank you very much for the super chat again, and also Jay Spain looking for my first rank 3 5-star Venom Killmonger. Or Iron Man Infinity War, or should I 550 unshoot 4-star, just trying to do the monthly event quest and uncollected? Yeah, I'd maybe go for Venom then, Venom or Killmonger, because they're quite fun ones to do, J-Spain, and like, they both have their utility, whichever one you think is going to be a bit more useful. But personally, I'd probably do Venom, man, just for the fun, and the damage is so much fun. He's truly a great champion to play. Okay. So we've got Stun Immune. Luke Cage is going to be the best if we can play well. Maybe Iceman just to warm up, just to get used to this one. It's got more power gain and also, what was it, Stun Immunity as well. So I remember this Hyperion man being a bit of a bitch. I think he's probably the worst boss. Yeah, I think he is the worst boss. Can I use Voodoo for this, or Magic? I think on my main account. It's one of the two. With great options. Just wish that 6-star Loki, had a bit more power control. That would be a great time. No! Why not use the special too? I've completely fucked myself there. What an asshole, man! What an asshole! I'm so disappointed at that, but that was just the warm-up try. We'll have a proper try with Luke Cage. Get in there, use the special free, survive to the special free, use the special free, and the fight is won. That's pretty much it. And I hope we get a lot of exhaustion. Exhaustion, not only can we reduce his power gain, you see he's getting nothing from the power gain at the moment, but if we get more than 4 stacks, so 5 total, we actually start to reverse it. Oh my goodness, I didn't need to go in there. So Luke Cage can be very good at helping to mitigate Hyperion, but if he doesn't use any special attacks, then there's not too much anybody can do for this man. But he's playing ball so far. Okay, let's use this, and this should neutral out his power gain for its duration, and if we get any more stacks of exhaustion, it's going to reverse it as well. Come on, exhaustion stacks, where are you? Oh, it's reversing it a little bit. Maybe you actually want a little bit of power gain on this lad. In all fairness. Right, come on, mate. Whoa, that was buttery smooth Luke Cage action, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed that fight, please do smash the like button. That would be very much appreciated because it shows support for our blue-jeaned men. So yeah, cool time, man. Cool time. Let's smash the replay. I think that's the most annoying path in this one done. Now that I've said that, I'm going to discover a more annoying path, I would assume, almost immediately. Should we go for the tech one? Yeah, I think we probably should. Okay, do we really need Archangel for anything here? So we've got the option to go A or B. Okay, so we have to go A. What's Venom got here? Special lock 1. Who would be very useful? A part of me is thinking Morningstar a little bit. Maybe stick to Archangel, give him rinse down Venom there. Go for cut down the Angela as well. Just doesn't have too many uses outside of that, but I think we can go. Actually, we can use Archangel in some of the earlier fights as well. Screw it, let's go for it. say hi to my daughter, Isabella Platter. Isabella Platter, thank you very much for tuning in today. Massive shout out to your father, Kano Platter, for tracking across some support today. So absolute mad love to him. You have a great dad. 10 out of 10. I can confirm the god tier status of your father. Just, you know, if you are listening in, know that he is nothing short of a god tier father, Isabella. So just, you know, just wanted you to know that. But enjoy the rest of your day. Is there any way to remove glancing from Ant-Man? Archangel is very good for rinsing Ant-Man. But what other champions can remove it? I think most ability accuracy reductions work on Ant-Man if they stick in the first place. But getting stuff to stick can be a little bit problematic sometimes. Okay, so we've got Magneto and Psylocke. We are going to go for heavy attack spam. Oh no, didn't mean to get hit there. Of course I didn't mean to get hit. Right. And there we go, 6 stacks of neurotoxin. Straight in the bin, boys. Straight in the bin. Yeah, Gwenpool can be good for a long fight, Ant-Man. I don't know if she fully reduces the, what is it, the glancing. I imagine she would, right, after 50 hits? Don't have to deal with any more glancing. Yo, what is up? Give me a beer. It's always your birthday today, my friend. Congratulations on another year of being alive, my friend. Great work. Outstanding service. Alright, just going to use a special 2 there. Oh, get some bleeds up. Come on, man. 1 neuro. Try not to take too much block damage, just because I need Archangel for a couple more fights. And that Venom ahead is the one I would like him for the most. But I think a lot of the tech fights, as long as we don't fail too much with Medusa, we should be in a fairly good spot. Ones if you stun BPCW with Mordo, I think you instantly evade out of any stun that you have back. There was, I did some videos on some Black Panther Civil War interactions ages ago, man. But, gosh, that was a while ago. Managed to survive this one. I better see you on the next one. Give me a bear. You better be here this time next year. If you're not, mate, I'm coming for you. So watch out, mate. Finally learned how to evade it. I did. I'm actually getting better at this game, evolving. Like in that movie Evolution, or Jurassic Park, or ones where they get better and not worse. That's me right there. Now, can we kill a duck in a mech suit? Oh no, we've got the bloody what was it? The power drain one. Okay, there we go. How the duck is down. Yo, what is up, Steven Anderson? What do you think the cutoff for this 4-star Carnage Arena is going to be? I'm currently at 7 million. It wasn't that much. It was just over, what was it? 5 and a bit million last time. So yeah, I imagine if you go anything over 10 million, I would assume you're probably going to be pretty safe for the 4-star Carnage. But you might already have it at the, what is it, score you are now, Steven Anderson. But dude, best of luck in the 4-star Carnage arena. But I think if I had like on triple, I'm pretty sure it was like 5.8 or something. I don't know if that's the exact number, but I remember looking at it and being like, oh damn, that seems a little bit lower than I expected. Civil Warrior, I should have got that special one off the previous combo, but as soon as you get the special one off on Civil Warrior, then he is easy to beat up. Just make sure he doesn't get any stacks of the conversion before you can get the special one, and that's how you can cut this man down to size quite easily. Always got to fight him on the first node of AQ map 6. And there we go. Civil Warriors down, man. I'm liking this tech path. It's a good time. It's a good time. Which low path would you recommend the easy clear? Oh, definitely the easy path 1, man. Definitely the easy path 1. People that go for the shorter path are insane for their first run. I can tell you, after doing both paths, man, the easy path is... But it's called the easy path for a reason. And it really is true. Right, 5 combo into special 1. Should shut down his defenses and evade. And then we can just wreck this man. I think if we go for a special 2, put him in the ground. Oh, it's a beautiful fight, mate. Because my wife hates me playing this game. Oh, Kano, dude. Certainly appreciate it, man. Another $5. Man, you're racking up that blubberiest whale tab today. Absolute mad love, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get some whales in chat for our man Kano? That's $30 now. My goodness. It's getting a little bit crazy. Much to the dissatisfaction of my wife, I will still be playing in MCOC and tuning in to Seatin whenever I can. Give me a beer. I certainly do appreciate it, man. Absolute mad props to you. I hope your birthday goes well. Doing path 5 as we speak. Oh, Beezy, dude. Best of luck with the Labyrinth path, my dude. You've only got... Is this your final path now, or have you got one more to do after it? This one ends? Alright, I felt like I was lagging there for a second. And gosh, I feel like I'm going to need to blow my nose after this. Sorry for being a little bit disgusting. I feel like I got a cold creeping up on me. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, 30-second nose-blowing break. Be right back, boys. Be right back. Alright! Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Unlike Emma Frost and Sabretooth, unfortunately, I do not have immunity to cold snap or frostbite, so that is incredibly unfortunate. Excited for Aegon? He looks pretty cool, man. I'm more excited to see the champion, if I'm honest. Like, the champion looks badass. They're giving out some champion postcards at New York Comic Con. So yeah, I am excited to see how the champion's going to be a playable character, because they did say he was going to be one, but they said he had a little bit of a twist to him, because he's also going to be like, you know, the Elder of the Universe, and I think he might come in as like kind of the new, like, quote-unquote Master of Ceremonies. You know how the Collector used to run everything, in terms of like, all the mail is from the Collector, if that makes... Or used to be from the Collector. Now it's from the Grand Master. I think the champion might take over that role at some point in the future, but I'm not too sure. But it'd be fun to see if he did. Okay, we definitely want to go A here, because we've already done B on our initial clear through. So we've got a Venom, King Groot, Ronan, and then Angela. See, he vanished, and he reappeared there. Yo, what is up, Lennox? Hope you're doing well, man. I do have Ghost as well. Oh, that doesn't change anything, man. I'd say, you know, for doing Act 5, 100%, you can use like a full team of maxed out 4 stars, so 5 stars at rank 4, like more than enough, providing if you're playing well. So I'd save your like 5-star 565 upgrades for like the stuff that like the 2 areas of the game that you actually need it. I mean, still Labyrinth is a little bit arguable if you actually need a 565 for it, but it certainly helps a lot. But when it comes to what do you essentially need 565s for, it's Alliance War, because that's the big competitive mode of gameplay. Also, Act 6 is probably going to be a place where you need those 565 characters for, but the place where you 100% need them right now is Alliance War. So my personal advice would be to make your rank up decisions based off what's going to benefit you most in that mode of gameplay. Look at all these friggin' poisons! Come on, mate, let's go! Oh, very nice conversion there. Super chuff for that one. Just keep on nuking into him. Yo, what's up, Melka there? Dude, happy B-Day beer, hashtag give me a mod. Very, very sly there, Melka. I appreciate the cheek in the form of a £2 super chat. I'm going to say, you know, I'm going to say for now, just because you've been so nice, no, because you can't bribe your way to moderate, but I do appreciate the gesture, nonetheless. So, absolute mad love to you, my friend. Thank you very much. People are definitely going to want to pay attention to the story in the next event quest. Make sure you read it all. Look, there's a tip-off from Beezy, man. Even I was staying with Beezy all Comic-Con, and even he didn't give me that tip-off. So now we know, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to the story, because there's going to be some stuff you don't want to miss. But I think next month is going to be the prequel to Act 6. But I also saw in another interview that I don't think Act 6 is coming until next year now, which is unfortunate. It makes me very sad, because it should come out now, because I want the rewards right now, and I want to play the content right now. Kabama's so rude, man. So rude. Not catering to my every demand. But I'm very excited for December, man. December has consistently, like the last couple of years, it's been a banger of a month, man. They always have the anniversary stuff, and the anniversary stuff has consistently got better and better, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good kind of round off to the year, because we're very close to November now as well. But we're going to have to see what creeps its head up over the next couple of months, but I imagine some really good stuff is it's in the pipeline, so to speak. Oh, we power locked to 1 bar of power? Oh, we are. Okay, I didn't know if I was trying to get higher than that. Should have maybe waited. Ah, well, screw it. Ah, King Groot in the bin. Who's the best character in the game? Depends on the matchup and scenario, my friend. That's a very complicated question, depending on which which fight you're talking about. What is it? The answer to that question is Marvel Contest of Champions. It's a bloody complicated game, my friend. There are so many different characters to fight, and they all have advantages and disadvantages fighting other characters and modes, and it's just not as straightforward as this character is always the best one. But if you want to look at what some of the best characters might be, type in Seatin's tier list 2018 October, and you can find my thoughts on some of those valuable characters at the moment. Right, another special one. Oh, I thought we were going to have to dodge a special one there. Oh, that's all good. Thank you so much, CM. What about a LOL run? Oh, for a Labyrinth run, I forgot what your options were. You got a Medusa, right? If you went for a Labyrinth, you can still do like a Labyrinth and Medusa rank 4. But if you're going for 100% Labyrinth, I think Medusa was your best option there, Biff, if I'm remembering your roster of characters right there. Angela, old Milka. I certainly appreciate that, man. And give me a beer. He's a patron of the channel and a top lad, but I have had bad experiences handing out wrenches on the fly a little bit too fast previously. So if I'm giving anybody mod, I need to be at a level where I'm 100% sure that they are aware that with great power comes great responsibility, or the boot of Seatin. So yeah, I can't just give somebody mod because it is their birthday, unfortunately. I need to make sure I trust them 100%. Because again, people in the past have abused the power of the wrench. The wrench is a very powerful tool that allows you to permanently ban people from my channel if you please. So I need to make sure it's not being misused. Yeah, if it's just for your initial Labyrinth run, Medusa, but again, you can still do an initial Labyrinth run with Medusa at rank 4. But I don't know, maybe she might have a additional contextual use, well, additional use of being quite annoying to fight on Alliance War defense, and therefore be potentially quite valuable for you. How many paths are in LoL? I think 7 if you do it the most efficiently. I think actually maybe 6 if you do it the most efficiently. But yeah, all depends what you decide to run. Oh crap! No! Bollocks! Oh, fuck. Okay, let's not play bad. Any stacks of exhaustion? Apparently not. Okay, this should smack him quite hard and start reversing power gain. I think. Might give him one bar as well. Oh, I totally didn't mean to do that intercept, but it kind of worked, kind of paid off. Oh, perfect bonus. Let's go, LC. Oh, crack that man up. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. I'll definitely take that one. Whew. Right. That was a tough start, man. It was a tough start. It was a bit on the rocks there, but we managed to pull it back. So let's smash that replay button and see what else we have left in terms of this chapter. I think we have 2 more paths, and I think there is the mystic one, right? So what's on this path? Physical resistance and immunity to bleed. Typically, man, there's a bloody energy refill on the path that we just did as well. I hope that Juggernaut hasn't been updated. I don't think he will have been, but that could be a potential bit of a pain in the ass there. Okay, I'm just going to go for the normal path. We'll use this team setup, and then I might bring in... I'll look at champions that deal some raw damage. Probably rotate Archangel out for, like, Rocket for that final path. That's probably the best play there. Which one would we prefer? Rhino's a bit of a bitch, but then again, so is Magneto. Screw it, let's go for Magneto. And if we die, we can just re-enter. Yo, what is up? Aaron Abdo. I'm Abdo, sorry. Gosh, my mispronunciation there. I'm doing pretty well today, man. How about yourself? Blue Jeans live in MCOC, just not on Netflix. Wow, somebody is stone cold in chat today. No, I didn't time that one right. I was too busy mourning the loss of Luke Cage on Netflix, the best Netflix TV show out there. But I tell you what, one thing I will highly recommend is Daredevil Season 3. I bloody loved it. It was such a great time. So if you haven't seen Daredevil on Netflix, I'd watch it. I think it really starts to hit its stride in the first half of Season 2. Then Season 3, man, I really enjoyed it. I know there are a few mixed opinions out there, but personally, man, it was bloody great. So, I started fully exploring Act 5.4 today. Best of luck, my friend. I think it's definitely... I think it's the second most straightforward one to do after 5.1. But Act 5 is no walk in the park. But all the best. The rewards for doing 5.4 100% are certainly well worth it. There are... with every chapter, a fair share of annoying fights. Maybe not 5.1. 5.1's just so easy, man. It's so easy to 100%. That most of the challenge comes in chapters after that. Oh, sounds like you got quite the day in store there, Aaron. Hope you have a good time there, my friend. Should I rank 2 6-star Domino or 5-star Stark Spider-Man? Oh, Spider-Man has awakened. I don't know, man. I love Stark Spider-Man. I think he's well worth the rank 5. Depends what you need for Alliance War, I would say. I'll throw that question at you, or which one you prefer for, like, Labyrinth of Legends. But Stark Spider-Man, he is very, very good. Very, very good. But that 6-star Domino, man, she could be even better than Stark Spidey at rank 3 if we ever get there with Act 6. So who knows, my friend, who knows? But I don't think either decision you're going to have regrets. They're both great characters to invest resources in. Right, Miles ain't going to be able to evade, but I want some more neurotoxin stacks on him. Okay, now he can evade. Oh no, mate, that was the worst timing. I went for the gamble because we had 2 neuros on him. So I was like, he's probably not going to evade. I was wrong. Another evade there. And there we go, he is down. Is Infinity War Iron Man a good low option? He's okay. Like, I've seen a few gameplay videos of him versus various bosses, and if you can play really, really aggressively and keep that up, then he can be an option, but I feel like the practicality of playing him is just a little bit too annoying for a lot of Labyrinth fights. So yeah, maybe if you're the biggest Iron Man Infinity War fan in the world, maybe, but I don't know. I've watched some gameplay videos because you need to, you know, play really aggressively in order to keep those, like, Plasma Blast up. I believe the debuff is called Plasma Blast. It's the one that, you know, you stack and refresh by combining the Shock and Incinerate. So I've seen some kills, but, you know, like, one really annoying evade or bad evade could completely screw you over. So it's just important to consider that he is a pain in the ass to play when stuff does not necessarily go to plan. And in Labyrinth, stuff is not always going to go to plan. Oh my goodness, your local tea shop is having a big sale, man. That sounds fantastic. I do love a good cup of tea myself, so best of luck in your quest for some tea today, Aaron. Gonna rank 4 Archangel, so I'm seeing on a lot of characters that I could take up to rank 4. And I have the T2 Alpha 2, but I want to see what, because doing Act 500%, you get a gem, which allows you to take one character up from rank 3 to rank 4. So I'm going to see what gem I get, because I don't want to, like, take up one character, like Archangel, and then pull, like, a mutant gem after that, and be like, oh man, I should have used this on my Archangel. So it's just kind of the most efficient play, if you will, to be a little bit patient with it. I'm kind of aware that it'd be nice to have, like, Archangel and Starkey up. Rank 4 for doing Act 5.400%, but I'm kind of aware I don't need it. But it's always nice to have a... Love my rank 4 unawakened Medusa though. I can't wait to get her up at a rank 5 awakened one. Unless we get Emma Frost. Which I might open feature crystals for. I don't know, a bit tempted. Bit tempted, boys. Did I always have my Archangel awakened? I only got the I got the Archangel awakened after Act 5.4. If you type in like double free-to-play awakening, you can see the video where we awakened Archangel and Stark on the free-to-play account. So that was the one. That was the moment there, my friend. Tipster says, today my account I'm going to unban. Well, I wish you all the best for that, and maybe avoid some of the activities that resulted in your account getting banned in the first place. Might be a fun lesson to learn there. Oh, yeah, I feel like I'm going to enjoy the, just going to enjoy Medusa way too much, man. But she's got to be the 565 on this one. Kind of wish we had that 6-star cap, but I don't know, I think we're actually really, really in the region to get another character up to 565. I think we've got the tier 5 basic for it now. It's just there's nobody, I'd like to take up a very unique character for the second 565 that was for... You know, for ideally Emma Frost, man. Emma Frost would be really good if we could get her up. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. See what hands fate deals us in the potential featured 5-star crystal opening. I think I'll go for one featured 5-star crystal. See how it turns out. Because there are a lot of potential good wins for us on the free-to-play from that one. Oh, perfect timing there. Right, if we can get to Medusa Special 2, that would be so good. I still think Medusa is just such a sick character, even unawakened, man. Just shreds everybody. Oh no, the double 5-star opening after 5.4 was crazy, man. So good. A low level Medusa with Masochism or low Killmonger with Spiked Armor. Maybe Spiked Armor, because then I could just Dr. Voodoo. Masochism at low level would suck. I don't know, maybe Void actually would make that fight just a complete bitch fiesta. Who knows, man. I've recently realised I need to start grinding again for units. Oh man, that's not a good realisation. I came to that realisation that I need to start grinding for more gold. It's never fun, man. It's just, what do? Lots of arena. Ah, the fun. Need to probably smash out a few Infinity Dungeons as well, actually. It's not a bad idea. First 5-star is Iron Man. Oh, if it's the classic one, man, that's a little bit ripped there, my friend. You can have my condolences. I have 12 5-star characters. Should I go for basics or features? Probably basics. In 99% of scenarios, you want to go for basics. Unless you're looking for a really like high-stakes gamble. Because it's much more reliable to try and progress your roster and get a lot of good characters via the basic crystals, whereas the higher, you know, the 15k ones are a very big gamble. Sometimes they can pay off, sometimes they can be insane, but most of the time you are going to get something that you're a little bit like, ugh, did I really just pay 15k for that? But sometimes they can be crazy good. Because we had a lot of hit and miss on some of the last feature gambles on the free-to-play. We got out the first one, Archangel, massive win on that one, and then we got like, I think we got like Gru, a couple of Black Panther Civil Wars, Loki, and in the past we've got like Elektra, and Netflix Daredevil Awakened, and I think Morningstar as well. Morningstar was actually definitely one of the sicker pulls there, but we also got Rogue. He was okay, but you don't really want to spend 15k on a Rogue. But I don't know, the features, again, they're just a massive gamble, but not really worth going for the majority of players. Just because if you do get screwed, man, it's very painful to spend 15k for 5-star shards when you haven't got a lot coming in. On something like a 4 Jane Foster or some sort of crappy meme champion that's probably going to stay on your bench for the majority of the time. I went 1 for 13 on the features in the last 2 months. Those are not great odds there, Jeff. Not great at all. Do I know any YouTubers that did not get kabammed with the symbiote feature crystals? I don't know, I feel like everybody got kabammed on the symbiote ones. Just some bloody awful luck. Knocking about. Actually, do we have Dormammu here? Outgoing special 2. Where's the enhanced special 2 coming from? Oh, okay, so he's sending the special 2, okay. Because we haven't, because we got so much health left. I think we'll go for the B path there. And try and get Dormammu down with, I might use Medusa to start off with on Dormammu. And then maybe, okay, immune to bleed, so we can't use Archangel here. So let's use Medusa, and then maybe Luke Cage to finish it, because I need Luke Cage for Hyperion. Or maybe Stark to try and finish it. I don't know. Oh yeah, there is all this bloody physical resistance, isn't there? What character would we give for this? Iceman? Use Iceman. Bring Iceman for that Dormammu. Oh my goodness. I'm not looking forward to this path now. Actually, wait. I got an idea. This is a good little warm-up for the next path, actually. Hyperion. Incinerate. Incinerate everything. Win the game. Maybe that's the play. Maybe that's the plan. Double medium, double medium, double medium. Manually applying that armor shatter. Did we use Phoenix for this path? We might have done. Bleed immune, so much physical resistance, man. On the next fight, we should probably pop a 20% boost and then go around onto this Mystic Path, man, because this one's going to take dog's years. It takes so much time, I would imagine. Oh, that combo of like 80% physical resistance, everybody but Cosmic has minus 50% attack, sucks. That is such a pain in the asshole. Corvus, anything above 4 million should be good for Corvus. That's what I am advising. Okay, 20% boost, and let's start off with Medusa or Stark. Let's go Medusa to start off with. Why not? Oh, does this Dormammu not have the... Oh, fantastic. Maybe it's not all the path that has the resistance then. Or maybe it's just not this Dormammu. If we can get this done in one try with Medusa, man, I'm going to be bloody chuffed. No! Okay, fun and interactive degeneration, kick it in. Okay, this one was nowhere near as bad as Iron Fist then. I'm pretty sure the rest of the path has like a lot of physical resistance though. But I remember getting wrecked by that Dormammu on my main account run. But I didn't think, touch wood, we've had to use any revives so far. So let's keep up the relatively decent level of play. Okay, yeah, everything else does have physical resistance. Actually, I think I used Dr. Voodoo. I think Voodoo was what I used on the main account to get around that. Because you can still poison the majority of the Mystic characters. So I think that was the secret source to getting this one done. Obviously, we don't have Dr. Voodoo on the free-to-play, so maybe it's Hyperion. And also Iceman as well. Mate, where are these exhaustion stacks? Come on, son. Right, I think this should get quite a good power reversal. 75% power gimp, so I think it's going to put him up to close to the special 3, but then he's going to start losing power like a mofo, mate. Cool, cool, cool. And now he's completely cancelled out in terms of passive power gain. But ideally, we want two to three stacks of exhaustion up most of the time, just to control his power. But it's what was it? Odd 30% chance on light attack, something like that. Oh, perfect bonus! We are smashing a few of those today, man. Right, straight in the bin, boys. It was a fun fight with Luke Cage. And then we have one more of those to go. Oh, we got a Cosmic Key as well. That's perfect. We need that for the second chapter to finish off that 100%. Okay, so let's just remind myself exactly what we've got here. So physical resistance, immunity to bleed. Let's go for... we're going to take Stark... I want to take Stark Spidey out. Definitely need to take Archangel out, so let's go back to this chapter here, and let's do a bit of swapping around. So, thinking about characters, Void might not be the worst to bring. Oh, Scarlet Witch, actually. That is an interesting shout. Lots of energy damage on those physical attacks. I need to make some quick decisions here. Okay, Stark Spidey, let's get rid of him, and we're going to save Luke Cage for the Hyperion, but let's go for a bit of a change of plan. Some of the earlier characters. So it's just this mystic path that we have to get sorted. Right, let's move on, man. How long will I been streaming today, bro? So I'm planning on streaming for, I don't know. Don't really have an end time at the moment. Just kind of seeing how it goes as we progress in this. It's going quite well so far, though. Like, we've had a few crappy fights. If you've been watching the live stream, we've definitely had times where we failed, we scrubbed up a little bit. But so far, touch wood, we have not had to use any revives. So I'm pretty chuffed in like 2 hours and 10 minutes, because I remember on my main account, man, I was popping revives like they were candy. And there are some fights that we've managed to get through that I remember caused us like a great deal of hassle on the main account. But again, that was like a year and a bit ago that we did that run. So some time has passed since now and then. Have I got Precision and Cruelty unlocked? Of course I do, Melka. I've got the, what to say, if you want to see the free-to-play and main account mastery setups, Seatin's Mastery Setups 2018 is the video to check out. What is the latest, the best device for MCOC? It's always the latest iPhone, my friend. That is the answer. Marvel Contest of Champions and the majority of mobile games cater heavily to the latest iPhones in terms of performance. Just because, generally speaking, iPhone people that have iPhones spend a significant amount more on free-to-play games than on Android devices, so they make sure to cater for the big old blubbery boys. Will I be unlocking Assassins? Nope, not going to go for any of those masteries at all. Just this basic setup, man. Assassins is a nice to have, but it's a free-to-play account, man. We don't have that kind of luxury. I'd rather use the units for revives. Because Assassins, man. It's a good, well, if we want to properly unlock it, gosh, what is it? 6,000 units or so to probably get there and unlock it? Bloody expensive, mate. That's what it is. Bloody expensive. Okay, physical resist, immunity to bleed. Let's go Iceman. Do I fly private jet? I wish I did, Harry Wade. Maybe one day. But no, I'm very much sat in the economy for now. So we need to hope that we do not get power drained, so we can spam the special one. Because this matchup is all about spamming the special one. And when we have good scenarios and there are over 5 stacks of the old Frostbite, chucking off a heavy attack. No! Oh, fucking power drain. So much rubbish, mate. Can we just not proc the power drain ever? There we go. Special one. It's a bloody fun time. This is pretty much like Realm of Legends Scarlet Witch, really. But worse. Much worse. Just because she's only got 17k health. 17k rating. There we go. Come on, boys. Heavy attack that barely touched the sides. Probably only use the heavy if we've got a lot of stacks. gotta whammy in those crits and build up the power as much as we can. Oh, that was so jammy, man. So close to the special too. Oh, shit my pants there a bit, boys. Currently stuck in MCOC. Any tips to move forward? I check out maybe a video called The Progression Path 2018, and that might give you a bit of an idea of how to move forward if you are stuck at certain places. Right, okay, next fight, because Iceman took a decade. Hyperion can't be worse, right? Right? Is that what we're saying? There's no way Hyperion's damage could be lower than Iceman's. That bloody minus 50% attack. It's having a giggle. But the plan on this one, get to one special free, use the special free, spam special one. Oh, that actually dealt a lot of damage. Come on, Hyperion. Yes, my son. Incinerate that little bitch boy. Come on, mate. Show the people of chat why you are a filthy god tier character and why you are loved by the masses. Let's go, mate. Come on. What? Let's just say I'm very hot under the collar at the efficiency of that fight. Damn. Whew. 440 character, ladies and gentlemen. 440 Hyperion. Put in work for the nation there. Okay, please say this is old one. Okay, this is... Oh no, it's buffed Juggernaut. Okay. So we can't stun him while he is unstoppable. Damn, making this content harder for free-to-play players. I see you, Kabam Mike. Pulling those strings, rigging this content, man. I'm just a free-to-play player, man. I just want to get through this game. Tough times, man. Tough times for the free-to-play heroes like Whale Milk 27. Oh, beautiful. 10 stacks of fury. Chuck this man in the ground. Slam him down. Fist from the heavens, 74%. Okay, we can't stun him, or we're going to get staggered and wrecked. Again, I'm seeing some rigged unstoppables at the moment. Come on, incinerate this bitch boy. Let's go, Hyperion. There we go. We got past the traps of Kabam Michael. What a dexterous, mischievous man he is. Buffing that Juggernaut, man, making this path even harder. We did it. Murdoch's incinerates a crazy high. That's not a bad shout there, man. Not a bad shout for if any of the players that may have a Modoc. Who else? Omega Red. Omega Red might be sick. But Hyperion with those incinerates, man, seems to be like a very advantageous way to play this one. I'm going to use for Mordo, actually. You can get the heavy attacks in while he's blocking, right? So maybe Hyperion's going to be a good matchup. Maybe he's going to be a bit rubbish. Okay, so I'm going to use the special 3, and then he's going to get his power gain right after, so we should be able to, like, charge at him and just beat into his block. Or maybe not. Maybe this is a hyper-aggressive Mordo that doesn't want to play by anybody's rules. Oh, mate! Where's this gameplay come from? This is certainly not the same Seatin that started on the live stream earlier today. But that's what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you pull a finger out. You pull a finger out, you start playing well, you start getting gooder at the game. Maybe build up confidence, maybe a little bit too much confidence in this scenario. Maybe that's what we're seeing here. Maybe it's about to backfire. But still, let's try Scarlet Witch for the next one, because I know my Hyperion is getting chipped down a little bit, so I want to make sure that he's not completely wrecked. And I think with Scarlet Witch, because it's only physical resistance, if we get like a really sick special too, the health pool should just drop on this fight and the next one. But I need to light those Fury buffs up. Get some crits, man. There we go. Nice little chunk down there. Or, again, throwing out that energy damage. Your girl SW doesn't seem too bad here. Oh no. Messed up a little bit there. Oh, well, at least you got the power lock. Oh, it just makes me sad when I see a hit for like 42, man. Like, really? Such a waste. Waste of everybody's time. There we go. Dr. Voodoo's down. Oh, thank you very much, Joshua. Dude, it feels great to finally have him awakened. If I could awaken 5-star Void or Captain America Infinity War, who would it be? Tough decision ahead for this guy. I would say, again, it depends on my Alliance War path, man, and what I'm trying to do. Probably Void in most scenarios, though. Oh, gosh. Especially that Mordo, man. John, that Mordo was, like, crazy aggressive, man. He was, like, throwing everything into me. It's one of the better Mordo fights I've had, for sure. It also depends, what is it, where you're at in the game, as well, as to what AI you get. But we've got some alright ones today, and I think I'm doing quite a good job in those matchups of, you know, not trying not to hold block too much and leaving myself open for the special attacks. But obviously not in this case. Now that I've said it, jinxed it, mate, jinxed it. Come on. Oh, actually, Dr. Voodoo does have some passive energy resist, so that's maybe why he was taking less damage in the previous fight than what you'd maybe usually see with a Scarlet Witch. Maybe Yeti's going to take quite a bit if it crit, which it didn't. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot about the regeneration for a sec. Double regeneration. That's a blessing right there. Haven't been getting the crits in necessarily the right places. Oh, this one could be it. Oh no! Mate, it's so annoying when it goes to that special 3. It's not a special 2, man. That special 2 would have cleansed this this guillotine. Taking us right to the end there. Yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention to see that she was stunned after the special 3. Come on, man. Straight in the bin. Scarlet Witch worth ranking up on Awaken? Depends on your other options, but probably, unless you... She doesn't really do much until she's awakened. So the answer is probably no. But, don't know. If you need, like, a champion that has some okay damage and pretty much nullifies a buff on every crit, then potentially the nullify can be useful, but depends what else you have. If you're, like, super early game or mid game, then maybe. If you're end game, you probably want to have her awaken before you take her up. Oh, thank you very much, Zeprito, if that's how I say your name correctly, my friend. Appreciate you chucking a little bit of support my way. Certainly glad that the guides are helping out a little bit, my dude. Oh, double regeneration. That is filthy. I'll take that. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, I need to bait out a special 1. And then hopefully we don't get the power gain. Okay, Fury. All crit buff. Let's go. 14k. Say that. Very nice special 2 there. But yeah, Zep, you seem to be doing sick, man. 17 4-stars in 26 days. Smashing it, mate. Absolutely smashing it. Keep up the tremendous work. Come on. Ah, so close. Oh man, these fights put me to sleep. Come on, let's go. Straight done, 100 hits. One more to go, and then we've got 2 more enemies. We've got Luke Cage and Colossus. We'll fight both of those with Medusa, and then the final Hyperion with Luke Cage. And then I think we've got one more path in. Actually, for Jane Foster, we'll go a bit of Hyperion. Get the Shrek man back out. So we're going to start off, get up to the special 3. Slam the special 3 down, and then spam special 1s. There we go. Has a 5-star Sentinel. He's a great double immunities champion. Knocked out Road to Labyrinth 4.1. How much harder are the rest of Road to Labyrinth is just a bit of a bitch. 4.1 is by far the easiest, I would say. But I think in terms of the progression path, like Road to Labyrinth, you don't really want to focus on until you've got Labyrinth of Legends to do. So I do strongly advise doing stuff like 100% Act 5 before Road to the Labyrinth, just because it's a bit of a waste of resources if you're not immediately going for the Labyrinth run after. Because the rest of it, man, can be a bitch. But if you have a look, there's a full free-to-play run of when I cleared it on the free-to-play account, just to do some updated guides for it a little bit earlier this year. But it's okay. It's just the biggest problem with Road to Labyrinth is it's just a bit annoying and might eat up a few revives, and the rewards are so crap in comparison to maybe using those items to do something like 100% in Act 5. Oh, perfect, mate. Fight still took a lot of hits, but at least Hyperion Special 1 has quite a few hits there. How mad do you think you'll be when they release Scarlet Witch as a 5-star and you use that Awakening Gem on Ghost Rider? Not that mad, because I still have a generic in inventory there, natural. Oh, bet you didn't see that one coming, mate. It's a surprise generic Awakening Gem, and I'm going to cop a second Mystic 5-star from Cyber Monday, so it's all good, mate. What's that? Don't you guys still suffer from overheating? Not personally. I play on the iPhone X. I think the iPhone 8 and the iPhone X is alright, but as they continue to increase graphics, I imagine the 6S is kind of on that verge of phone that's getting maybe a little bit left behind, Adam. So it's just something to keep in mind, is that anything less than a 7 has been out for quite some time now, and you know, if you're a free-to-play mobile game developer, man, you want to focus on the people that have the big, old, blubbery surplus of disposable income, and those people generally have phones that have been released in the last 24 months. So it's the horrible truth that nobody likes hearing, but nonetheless, it is the truth of the mobile gaming industry that as they push forward with games and try to do some more adventurous stuff, older phones do get left behind. Butchering this Luke Cage down. I actually forgot to... I was going to use Medusa for this, but screw it. We can use Medusa for Colossus, man. Ain't no problem. Been a pretty good fight with this Luke Cage. There we go. Just look at Scarlet Witch and Hyperion. Why do I feel like my girl Scarlet Witch is even more nerfed now? Or is that Hyperion is too OP? It kind of depends what we're looking at, because there are a lot more ways the Hyperion can deal energy damage and get around some of these nodes than Scarlet Witch can, because it's only on her specials. I don't need her specials crit. Whereas Hyperion, a lot of his stuff can... is classified as energy damage, so you can punch a lot through a lot harder. You know, especially that special one, man. But Hyperion is OP, man. He's really, really good. The damage is sick on that boy. That is another reason. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, beautiful, mate. All packaged in a nice little special 2 finish. And then we're done. We're almost done with the Hyperion chapter. Oh, wait, we got Punisher to do. Got Punisher to kill. We'll use Medusa again for Punisher. And then we got Luke Cage versus Hyperion. And then if we can pull this one off, all of the Hyperions are dead. And that's the worst of all of the bosses dealt with. And then we've got Cosmic Key as well, so we can do the final run in... Oh, what was it? I think we got a... did we need a... I think the Skill Key... Let's look in some of the previous chapters, but I know there were some paths that were kind of locked off for us. 1, 2... Oh, I meant to dodge back at the end of that. Right, let's go. So 1, 2... Oh, crap, I forgot the dodge. Right, gonna have to block a special 2 here, but it's okay, it's the end of the chapter. Good opportunity to dash in, deal a bit of damage again. There we go, that's what I was trying to do on the first special ones. But I failed at, because I'm a scrub. Oh, I see another super trap pop up out of the corner of my eye. There we go. Zaprido, 440 blade, Nightcrawler 330, 220 hype, a Medusa. Damn, man, you got a sick roster coming up there. I definitely get the Hyperion and Medusa up ASAP, but the Symbiote Spider-Man, he's a pretty good character. We've got a 5-star rank up and gameplay video on him, if you want to see some more stuff, but man, that Hyperion, Medusa, Blade, Symbiote Spider-Man, they're all going to serve you very, very well. Okay. Final try Hyperion, Luke Cage. Let's get a one-shot. Come on, man. Right, he's charging it up. And unfortunately, we got no stacks of exhaustion there. It's a bit rubbish. Oh no! Crap. Just kind of got backed into the corner a little bit there. Couldn't get on a good rotation. Right. Retaliate, special free. Come on, our blue team boy. Fingers crossed, boys. We've got it. Damn, you're still going. You missed Hollyoaks, mate. What a shame, my friend. What an absolute shame there. How unfortunate. Oh, well. Whew, come on, man. Let's get this comeback. What is the purpose of exhaustion? It reverses, well, initially diminishes power gain, but then if you get more than 5 stacks of it, it starts to reverse it, but it also increases the damage output of Luke Cage as well. So it has a couple of functions, but it's super good against Hyperion. Every stack is like minus 25% power gain rate, but that's like power gain from external sources, so his passive power gain. And again, if you get more than 4, so you get 100, more than 100%, you go to 525%, and it starts reversing it accordingly. And it just makes Luke Cage a sick option for fighting Hyperions, but maybe not as clean as Magic, but he still works, especially if you've awakened Luke Cage, because then you have the special free to fall back on. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen, foul conclusion concluded. 100% exploration in the bin, sorted, proper happy about that one, chuffed, over the moon. And now let's have a look at Light in the Tunnel. So this is the tech one, I believe. So we want to bring in, I think, Rocket and Stark again. And probably want to get rid of the Iceman to bring in Archangel. I think this is the team we want to go with here. Let me just double check this one. We should only have one path to do in this, and I want to make sure we have the key. So it should be the mutant path, and then we've got the cosmic ending to it. Okay, that's fine. So we need to figure out how to get on the mutant path. I think it is going over here and then porting to... Okay, so we've done A, B... Oh, we've actually got C to do. We've got a tech path as well. What does the tech path have in store? We've got the opponent's Burden of Might Power Reserve, but it's Limber as well. Okay. Let's go for the mutant one first. And then what do the mutants have here? Power Leak, Physical Resistance, perfect. Archangel's going to be a godsend for dealing with this path. So we actually have 2 more paths to do in this one. But I don't think the tech one is very long at all, so that shouldn't be too much of a pain in the ass. So we'll get the mutant one, the slightly longer one, out of the way first, and then go for tech. Wasn't such a foul conclusion, bro. I'm just happy we didn't lose any Luke Cages to Archangels. Over the moon about that one. Was it the winner of my unit Instagram giveaway was announced on the story 24 hours what was it, after we drew the winners, so it was on the Instagram story. But I drew the winners something like a week ago, so if you're looking for the results, you are unfortunately pretty late to the party on that one, my friend. Right, let's get stuck back in there. Beautiful little finish there. Sorted, boys. Yo, what is up, the Dark Wayne? Dude, hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you in chat again. Hope all is well in the ISO AA family. Would awaken 5-star Cap Infinity War with generic and rank 5 him over 5-star Ghost duped. Ooh, interesting one, man. Depends on your Alliance War paths and obligations and what you need Captain America Infinity War for. Because I think Captain America Infinity War, I don't know exactly how the 5-star one scales, but I think he does need quite a few levels. So yeah, depends how much you enjoy playing the character, man, and what your Alliance War path obligations are, and whether or not he's going to meet the requirements for that. Or maybe Ghost might be a better option. So I know Ghost as well has, in the upcoming season, and just that season alone, she's got the advantage of being a female character, man. I mean, she gets a bit more juice in her. So I imagine Panda Man P is very happy about the the female empowerment buff at the moment. Overjoyed. Come on. Dodge. Dodge. I don't think Rocket's special 3 bleeds. I don't quite remember though. I should have just stuck with the special 1. It's okay. We'll go for another 5 combo. And then special 2. And this should be enough. There's no way he doesn't die here, right? It's gotta be it. It's gotta be it, man. Ooh, we'll figure out. But Dark Wayne, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Massively appreciate it. Neurotoxins are so OP. They're a damn good time, man. A damn good time. The way you're going through Act 5.3, it's all about the skills, my friends. You've got to have skills to pay the bills, and good matchups. Good character choices. A little bit of both. Seen at 2.7 million for Corvus. Arena is so lame. You are not wrong there, my friend, at all. But you are edging closer toward getting that Corvus. And what day are we on now? Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday today. Gosh. It's awful, self-employed, making videos in your parents' garden life, losing track of the days. Still got another, what is it, 20-something hours to go of clocking in points. And Corvus will be well worth your time. He's such a fun character to play, man. Like, I remember, I think I've got a video called, like, Corvus is Insane, but that's the first video I, like, realised how crazy Corvus was. And, like, I'm just having, like, the best time in it, man. With a maxed out 4-star one. He's so much fun. Pulled an Iceman for my first 5-star crystal. Oh, mate, that is what we like to call a result. Congratulations on that one. I'm bloody chuffed with the progress that we've made so far today, man. We are cutting through this content like butter, mate. Still got a little bit left on the 20% boost as well, but we have made good use out of these 20% boost. We got some stuff done. Rocket has some incredible damage. He is not a bad 6-star character to play, man. He's quite fun. First 6-star on the free-to-play account. I thought I'd hate him at first, but he has proved to be a surprising ally to the progression of this account. So I've enjoyed my time with this very trash panda. Look at him just smacking these bitches up, mate. Love it. Fortunately, didn't quite get the crits on the last couple of combos, though. Putting people in the ground. Yeah, that's it. Corvus, you got to go 4 million plus if you want to be safe with them. The old one's still pretty relevant, Lennox, but there's a lot of additional information on, like, you know, some of the newer characters and newer matchups to put in there. So the base knowledge is still there, but it could definitely use updating quite a bit. But I'd like to do that at some point after I've got Labyrinth fresh in the mind. But I haven't properly done, you know, ventured into Labyrinth in quite some time. I don't feel like I have the level of expertise to give the dankest advice at the moment. Right, I'm going to go for the special 2 on Rocket this time, because, what is it, Storm does not have a resistance to bleed like Beast did. Dodge that lightning strike, clip her back in the face. Best tech champion is Spider-Man or Star-Lord. The best tech champion kind of depends on the fight. I'd say overall it's probably Stark and Spider-Man. Star-Lord definitely has maybe a few fights where he can outperform Stark, but there are also advantages of Stark, like, you know, if you get hit, it doesn't completely ruin your damage output, which is quite the advantage as well. How do I think Wasp would do against Act 4 Magneto? I imagine Wasp would be okay for that fight. I don't think the regeneration's big enough to get all the reversal that you want. So if that Act 4 Magneto is really straightforward, you just need to bring any character that can, like, nullify or block healing. Like, he's not too much of a big issue. There are a lot of counters to him. Yeah, there are. I don't think Wasp's... just because it's like 1% every single second or something like that, and Wasps only last for, I think it's like 12 seconds or something. So yeah, I imagine you're going to reverse 12% of his maximum health, which isn't really going to put too much of a dent in him, but just bring somebody that nullifies and get rid of their healing, and you're sorted, mate. I'm close to getting Captain America Infinity War to 440. Is he worth it? I'd say so, man. Captain America Infinity War, if you are a fairly new and progressing player, it's going to be very valuable to have him at 440. Okay, let's go for Rocket again, man. This is just the Rocket path now. So on the free-to-play account, I'm not fussed about doing 100% Labyrinth on the free-to-play account, but I'm going to go for an initial clear. And then we're just going to chill on this account until Act 6. But Act 6, to be honest, I don't think is, you know, too far away at all. We've only got a few more months. If that. Come on, mate. Ooh. Juicy little grenade there. Dodge the special. What? Actually, that wasn't a special one. That was a heavy attack. Oh no, did I end up blocking that? Swept away with the current there. Oh, that's 5-star Symbiote Supreme. Oh, Symbiote Supreme's much better than Zaprido. So I love Symbiote Supreme, man. He's sick. He's very good if you've watched some of the rank up and gameplay videos. So yeah, congrats on that, mate. He's an absolute banger of a character. How the hell did you get a 5-star Symbiote Supreme? You're crazy lucky, my dude. Carnage, good or bad, 440. I'd love to have a 440 Carnage or Venom on the free-to-play. Just for fun, my friend. Just for the fun. But Carnage can deal some sick damage as well. They're both quite fun characters to play now. Well, I took my Venom up to 440 on the free-to-play account as a 4-star character, but unfortunately I don't have a 5-star one. I'd love to get either one of those out of my next crystal, though. Beautiful, mate. Age of Ultron, yeah, Age of Ultron Vision is good unduped. For a very decent power control, double immunities, depends where you're at in the game as to how useful he's going to be immediately to your roster, but it's quite good for the power control and the double immunities, man. Bit of a utility god. Okay, let's open this gate, take down this cosmic path. Who do you want to use? Just Rocket again? Maybe? Yeah. Just because it's the tech path, so everybody that's not tech doesn't have a has a class disadvantage, but there's nothing too bad to deal with on this cosmic one from what I can see. The most overrated player, as in the most overrated character? Oh, I don't know, depends if you mean player or character. Overrated character, I'm going to say Quake, just because I think everybody that's a big Quake fan doesn't realise how powerful and effective some other options are. But Quake's still pretty good, man. She can get a lot of stuff done. I think my main thing about Quake is that other characters are more effective at doing stuff and get the job done significantly quicker. But she does have scenarios where she can pull a very good amount of weight and be a very, very useful character. It's just some people treat Quake like she's the answer to friggin' life itself, mate. I'm just not personally aboard that train. There we go. Ah, damn, man. That is crazy. That bundle paid off big time for you then, mate. My goodness. Huge congrats on that one. Can I explain why Vision's Special 1 and Special 2 doesn't scale against Power Shield nodes? Because Vision's special damage is not based off, like, any node multiplier. It's just based off like the power drained, I would imagine, is the reason for that one, Dean. So that's probably because it's all about it's like a flat amount based on the amount of power you burn, and that's one of the maybe cons of Vision, is that special attack damage does suck. It does need to be a little bit more juicy, or it'd be much nicer if it was. Okay, we got Howard the Duck as the final boss here. Who's going to be good for Howard? Probably use Stark or Rocket again. Come on. More stacks of neurotoxin. Let's get to that point, man. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I think my brain's just turned into mush at this point. Let's go! Whew, sorted, boys, sorted. It's that 50% attack reduction that's bloody annoying. It's a rubbish mechanic, and it should be removed from the game, please. Go back. Please remove it. Lots of love. Ya boy Seatin. This chapter is such a ballbuster. Oh, this is nothing in comparison to the previous one. These are all very simple, straightforward fights. I'd much rather do this chapter than the previous one, man. Just everything takes a while to kill when you've got minus 50% attack, because it elevates the health pools of most stuff to kind of around 150,000, 200k. But that mutant path was certainly a nice, a really nice one to do. Alright, is that going to do it? Maybe. We are very close to victory. Superior Iron Man is down. Do I ever sleep? I do, at the night times. Certainly. Still going? Yes, we are, Melka. Putting in work today, my friend. Getting it done. Do I like my parents' garden? Oh, I love it. It's very cozy, man. Got a nice little heater over there. It's fantastic. But you know, in the next what is it, 6 to 12 months, hopefully we're gonna have the own garden to move into. Great time. Do I think the upcoming Act 6 difficulty is going to be harder or easier than Labyrinth of Legends? That's a bloody good question, and I do not have the foggiest idea. I would imagine it's going to be more annoying. There are going to be some new nodes which are very, very fun to deal with, and we're all going to have to learn how to play around. Act 6 is just going to have the global node of Aspect of War, and that's what to expect. But there's going to be a one. So after you finish Act 6, there's going to be a crystal, which gives you a 20% chance at a 5-star crystal, and a 2% chance at a 6-star one. I think these sound like great rewards, very in line with a lot of previous Cabal rewards. So that's just what I'm expecting, really. But who knows what we'll see. Okay, come on, mate. Ooh, perfect. Is Blue Jean Boy World Rank 4 as a 5-star? Oh my gosh, Daniel, I see somebody's just tuned into this live stream today. Of course he is. If you love Luke Cage, man, if he's your boy, if you want him to do a load of stuff in endgame content, he is. I personally love him on the free-to-play account. I have no regrets. Like, I'm super chuffed. He gets me through so much stuff on uncollected monthly basis as well. Uncollected on a monthly basis as well. That's the proper way to say the words. Okay, we're gonna finish off this final one, and then, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna have a bit of a break, because I feel like we've put in a lot of work today, and we've got, I think it's like 9 more paths to go to 100%, so it's been a bloody good run so far. Okay, I have no idea who any of these tech opponents are, but we are gonna find out. The first one is Vision, and I kind of wish I had brought my Medusa. Medusa would have been great for this. Oh, this one's going to be a bitch, isn't he? Especially with that friggin' synthesis. Proper asshole, mate. Come on, mate. Let's go. No! Oh, I'm going to get wrecked, aren't I? Look at the map, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the map before, because you can avoid making stupid mistakes like me. If you do. Come on, Rocket. He hasn't got this. Is there a map anywhere, guys? Does anybody have a map for this specific lane? What characters? Anybody give me a little bit of a heads up here? Throw me a little bit of a bone on the free-to-play account. That'd be a really sick time, just so I don't use all my units on easily avoidable deaths. Where do I get power drain from? Okay, come on. Clock, let's go. No more synthesis, son. Get in there, boys. I remember, because we have the increased power gain. But I didn't want to use the what was it? The Spider-Man stun tactic, just because this node has Limber as well. Important to bear in mind. Hashtag the more you know. We rely on me for the maps. I'm not the map master on this one. Gosh, I don't remember where any of the maps are, man. Maybe we'll just take in what is it? Medusa. What could go wrong with Medusa, man? That's you know, there are no bad tech matchups for Medusa, I think. Ryan says, sorry, the free-to-play players are not allowed handouts or shortcuts. Cold, Ryan. Absolutely cold. But it's alright, because I am the best player. So we're just going to bring in Medusa and not die like a scrub. I don't know why I thought Vulture had a third hit to his heavy there. Like, I was waiting for the third one that was never going to come. Okay, second medium. Special one. Armor Shatter is up. And there might be quite a few special attacks here. Come on, Vulture, mate. Let's go, son. Can evade these special 2s all day. Straight in the bin, boys. Ah, these notes have Limber, boys. I see some people in chat being like, Power Reserve, use Stark. We got Limber, boys, so we can't use Stark, unfortunately. But it's a good shout. You were almost there. In the final chapter, there are a couple, I think at least one node, one path where you can just totally cheese it with Stark. But for now, we have to, yeah, use Medusa, just as a bit of a safety one. And we got Star-Lord. Okay, so it's Vision, Vulture, Star-Lord. Cool. Act 3, 100% guide. Incoming. What's that? Again, Weezon. Limber, my son. Limber, my child. We can't infinitely stun if there's Limber. If you had like a rank 4 stock or maybe a rank 5-1, you could probably get it down in the time before the limber expires. So it's a bit of a risky play though. Better safe than salty with Medusa on this one, eh? And we're almost at the end of this Star-Lord. And I think this what is it, path only has 3 opponents anyway. And then we are literally at Howard, so it's like a 4-fight run. So there are worse things out there. There we go. It's great for practicing those old Star-Lord evades, though. Ah! I think you need to see there's a limber node one more time. But there's power reserve, though. Power reserves. Oh, there's another fight. No, we might try a little bit Stark. Is this the last fight? Or have we got an Ultron? Is that the last path? Maybe we fly over to another one. Pretty sure it's just this, and then... Yeah, okay, cool. Screw it. We'll see if we can do it with Stark. It's going to be like the worst matchup for Stark. I don't know who's bad, who's a tech matchup. Well, Yondu's not the most fun one, eh? It's not the most fun matchup for anyone, really. Yondu can be alright. Just make sure you parry from a distance. Yeah, if you go Stark, you probably trash the fight like that. That worked decently. Maybe a bit more efficient than the old Medusa tactic there. Aegon be god tier. Considering we don't know any of the abilities yet, it's impossible to say. So, I do not know is the answer to that one. But maybe. Marathon stream, my boy, I know 3 hours and 3 minutes. So if you appreciate the marathon streams, ladies and gentlemen, the archives of YouTube, feel free to smash that like button. That's certainly very appreciated. And let's go for the... I think this will probably be the final fight of the live stream. We've got Howard the Duck here. So we've got the Howard the Duck boss. And this is going to 100% this chapter as well. Which means we have done 100% in almost 3 chapters today. Okay, so that was the power start too. Oh, beautiful. I am chuffed that we have got so much done today, and we haven't used a single revive, man. Not even any in the stash. I think we used like a handful of health potions on Archangel at one interval. But aside from that, man, we've had plenty of deaths. We haven't needed to revive anyone to finish any runs, man. So I'm proper happy with that. But ladies and gentlemen, just to show you how far we have pushed up today, we are now at a grand total of 71%. We have 1 more path in Dire Warning, and then 4 more paths in Force of Will, and also Fitting Punishment. So yeah, I think 1 more marathon live stream where we smash out the last 9 paths is the way to go about it. Don't know when we're going to get around to that. Maybe tomorrow, I think might be the day for 100% 5.3. Can smash it out maybe in the afternoon. But aside from that, I'm pretty happy with the work today, man. We've put in a good shift, a good solid block. So thank you all very much for all of the support on today's live stream. We have had a tremendously good run, man. This has definitely exceeded my expectations for how I thought it would go. But yeah, if you did enjoy the live stream, feel free to smash that like button. That'd certainly be appreciated. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.